Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Señoras y señores, live! It's time!
It is time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I hope you're enjoying your evening. We're live in the Action Lab, your premier sports entertainment talk show on the internet, and it's not close. Welcome into the Action Lab, and welcome on a Sunday night. We are a week before Christmas. Well, this is the week of Christmas, I should say. We have a lot happening tonight here in this New England Patriots Ravens game, so we're going to be keeping tabs on that for the whole second half of the game. Hey! Let's go, Chairman. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate that. Swagmaster, welcome in. How we doing? Go Pats, by the way. Go Pats. Hey, we need the Pats. We got the Pats. We picked them in our best bets of the week. We had plus 8.5 as our other end of our teaser. That would get us to 3-1 in our best bets this week. So that would be helpful. And it looks like we don't really have too much to worry about. Plus 8.5 feels pretty good right now. But who knows? A lot could happen. Welcome in.
You could always have whatever that ending to the Steelers game was.
We could have that as well. What's up, Piglet? What's up, Swag? What's up, Chairman? Thank you for the raid. Go give Chairman a follow if you have not already. Chairman was just probably talking about his Detroit Lions. But it's okay. He's done. You know what? It's okay. Chairman was moving on to the Pistons anyway. It's fine. The Pistons sacrificed the Lions so they could be good this year. So it is what it is. Even though the Steelers clearly, but unfortunately, dominated. Says McDuggets. What's up, Duggets? How we doing?
We'll probably have to wait till the end of this game to talk about that because there's a lot to break down.
There's a lot of stuff happening. And, here's the thing. We've kind of had some good success, and I feel like we've had a really good time breaking down the other games while we're watching this one as well. So, we've been doing a little bit of that. We're going to keep rolling with that, at least to see how that continues for the rest of this season. But, yes, whenever we have commercial breaks, whenever we have a quarter break, whenever we have anything along those lines, we'll dive into some of the other takeaways for these other games. But right now we have a 13-10 lead for New England in the third quarter as it sits right now. So we're continuing on through watching this one, which is an interesting one considering the AFC North. It's a two-team race, but a win here with the Patriots would put the Pittsburgh Steelers, Rex Steelers, in the driver's seat for that division. So
and that false start definitely helps with the cause.
Yeah. So right now, Baltimore, I was keeping tabs on this game a little bit early on because I was coming from a Christmas party, but it just feels like, does it feel like, I mean, Lamar's hurt, right? He's got
yeah. It's Snoop Huntley. Pro Bowl quarterback Snoop Huntley in the game.
Yeah, he's hurt. So we got
the slightest of movements from Isaiah likely draws the flag there.
It feels disgusting to know if Ravens lose, Cleveland can clinch it for you next week.
Yeah.
I mean, you also can clinch it just by, I mean, you could just win, right?
Yeah. That's what he meant. Like we play Cleveland next week.
Yeah.
So if we beat the Browns, we win. Incomplete there, they said he juggled it. 4th and 5.
No, they're not saying he juggled it. Everyone on the sideline is doing 6-7. They're all doing 6-7, 6-7. That's what they're doing on the sideline there. I don't know what you're looking at, Rec. But welcome in, everybody. Scotty will be here in a little bit. He will be joining us, and we'll see.
Yeah, that was a juggle. 1 foot. He did have 2 feet there. Maybe.
It's
did he have control there? He definitely bobbled the ball, but the question is, when did he gain control?
So he didn't. I mean, I don't know why they show that backwards angle showing his back where the ball's on the other side of his body. Literally, why? If you're on the broadcast and you're putting this production together, let's show everybody the angle that you can't see the ball or his hands. like, come on. Bruh. Come on, man. What are we doing?
Yeah, commercial break. So we could do one of those, trash games that we could get over real quick.
Yeah.
Like the Saints beat the Jets 29-6.
Like the Broncos and the Jags, you mean? We
have to break that one down. Which had the fun fact: Tyler Shuck, quarterback for the Saints, now has the franchise record for most wins as a rookie quarterback.
Yeah. By the way, and we were kind of burying him early in the season. Thank you, New Orleans, for keeping me in my fantasy or my Survivor League.
You picked the Saints.
I picked the Saints. I did. I wasn't gonna go crazy and go. I picked the Saints. I was like, nope, we're not messing around with this one. So I survived. I picked the Saints and the Texans this week.
Easy.
So now I got to look forward to next week, and I do not know how I'm going to navigate that. I'll have you guys help me with that. But before we get, let's see real quick. Here are the teams I have available for next week in my Survivor. Right. So let's look through these a little bit. All right. So that we have 7 players left. 7 players left. Let's go to week 17. I have both Cowboys and Commanders. They play each other. Cowboys feels like the side. I have Vikings. I have playing the Lions. Don't love that. I have Buccaneers playing the Dolphins. I have and
I don't love that.
And I have Dolphins as well. So those two teams playing each other. I have Jets against the Patriots. Can't take that.
Nope.
Have Steelers over the Browns. That seems like one of the ones that
maybe, but the Steelers have not won in Cleveland since COVID era.
Cool. So there goes one of my sure things.
Yeah. The sure thing is picking the Steelers at home against the Browns.
I have Bengals playing the Cardinals.
Probably. I would take Cincinnati there, especially after they dominated Miami. Cincy would be one of your picks.
I have Titans against the Saints.
I don't like that.
Don't like it. I have the Panthers against the Seahawks. Don't like that. I have Giants and Raiders play each other. I have both teams. I mean, Raiders have kind of been... I don't think I'm picking either of those teams. Bears over the San Francisco 49ers.
Also, so update, they overturned it. It is a catch. First down, Baltimore. Now Stu throws outside, caught by Zay Flowers down to the 37. It'll be a 2nd and 3. Back to what you were saying.
Bears against the 49ers.
Ooh, that's an interesting one. Who's the home team for that?
49ers.
Oh, that's Sunday. That's Sunday Night Football now.
I know. Yeah, that is Sunday Night Football. So, I think Bengals.
Face mask on Patriots.
I think Bengals is the side. Do I just go Bengals all AFC North and go Bengals Steelers?
The only reason why it's just Steelers is because there's not many other good options.
No, yeah. I mean, again.
Also, hey, Evil.
What's up, everybody? Good catch by Hopkins, I think. That looked like... Yeah, I think it was... it was. They ruled it a catch. What's up, Evil? How we doing?
Be Smokey. Scotty the black screen, just like you probably just heard the new stadium lease deal for the Chiefs.
Right.
I mean, if I had a nickel for every team threatening to leave their state this month or this week,
it's a leverage play. Everyone is always trying to get the leverage play. You know what's up?
Did you hear, Chris? The Bears aren't trying to do a leverage play.
No.
The CEO said it himself.
Oh yeah. He was like, nope. Literally, quote, this is not leverage, I promise.
Yeah.
And
Lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Z-Plus has blockers, sideline, touchdown, Ravens.
And there we go. Unbelievable.
Interrupted Zay Flowers.
I mean, the Ravens trying to stay alive here, even though it's like, man, how do you... First of all, is this more of a testament of like the Patriots? I think the story here more is the Patriots, right? Because you're looking at this game, right? And you're seeing what's happening with the injuries to Baltimore and what they're playing with. I mean, right now, we have Tyler Huntley. And I know, not to throw shade at Tyler Huntley.
It's Tyler Huntley.
But it's Tyler Huntley. And you are an 11-3 Patriots team who played a really good Buffalo team, had the game in your hand, you blew it. So you have to come back, right? You have to come back after that and be like, okay, here we go. Let's get our stuff together against a team that has banged up Lamar Jackson into Tyler Huntley.
Personal foul on the Patriots here.
Blizzy, how we doing? Hope you're having a great night. B-Smoke, how we doing?
Unforced on the kickoff.
Isn't it funny? The Packers Heat Soldier Field was broken. They had to bring in heaters.
Yeah, I did see that. The heaters and their heated benches went out.
It's crazy. Like, have them freezing on the sidelines. I would be like, I'd be like, no, I'm good. Actually, my ankle's really flaring up. I probably can't go back in. I'm going to go back into the locker room where it's nice and warm.
That's what Jordan Love did.
It's like...
That's probably in bad taste.
It's kind of. But it's cool. I like it.
Yeah, I wanted to say worse things these past few hours, but I can't.
it's weird because I'm looking up and we have what's crazy is our graphic here that we have that's updating all the stats for the quarterbacks and running backs and everything. I keep looking up and I see Lamar Jackson up there, even though he hasn't played really at all this game. Yet I'm like, at some point, Tyler Huntley's going to have a stat line better than Lamar Jackson, but he hasn't figured that out yet. So,
and yet his team is winning 17-13.
If I were to tell you that Tyler Huntley would come into this game and by the third quarter, almost the end of the third quarter here, we got about 4 minutes left, right? 4:35 left here.
Yeah.
He was 4 for 4 for 40 yards. And you asked me, who's winning this game against the Patriots? And then you look at the other side, Drake May, 205 yards, 17 to 25, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. I'd be like, man, Patriots should be in control of this game. Nope.
Nope.
Not
also,
true.
Welcome in, CMTV. Who's your team and where you're from? We'd like to get to know you a little bit better.
Yeah, CMTV, welcome in. How you doing? Who's your team? Go Ravens. I think you're a Ravens fan, I'm assuming. Brendan, your boys are playing tonight. Obviously, Ravens fan as well. So, welcome. All of you guys.
What happened to Lamar? I think it's a back injury for him.
Yeah, Lamar, I mean, he does it feel like he's been hurt like literally all season long?
He probably has been, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. So anyways, we were just talking about New Orleans. So New Orleans took care of business earlier on today. 29-6. That game was like weirdly close for a while. And then finally New Orleans decided to pull away, and then the Jets, just absolutely they imploded on themselves.
Cook. It's Brady Cook. What can you expect from him?
Yeah, exactly. So not good for them. So it was good. That's why I took him in my survivor pick. Ended up working out for me. Yeah. So
just get the ball here at the 25. I love how they call it a penalty, even though it's a penalty that benefits the team that gets flagged for it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, Ravens. Yeah. Take control of this game. By the way.
Actually, a Bills fan. Actually, that's better because Ravens fans don't like us here. So you're a Bills fan rooting for the Patriots to lose. Got it.
Bills fan. We have another Bills fan. See, Riley's a big Bills fan. So you have someone
May hops the handoff.
Yeah, Drake May literally just drops the ball, which is something that the Broncos had a little bit of experience with earlier on this afternoon as well. So that was cool.
Did he hit the fullback or did he just straight up?
No, he literally just dropped the ball and then fell on it. Drake May, I don't know what it is, but like, it just feels like there are certain teams and certain games today, and like this week 16, where it's like they just don't have it. Sometimes you
caught by Henry down to the 30, which I like. It's stuff like this that makes people think that the league is rigged. It's like, oh, Baltimore is 3-point favorites, Patriots +3 seems like an easy bet. Well, we'll just have Drake May forget how to literally hold a football.
I was told by someone that players being injury prone isn't real and that it's all just luck whether someone stays healthy. Any thoughts? I think I think there's something to players just being injury prone. I think that why is it that we see the same players always getting hurt, and then you have like some players that are consistently pretty healthy over the course of their
throws, caught, first down, flag down.
Yeah, I think it's more. How do you explain like the Joe Burrows of the world? How do you explain? Like you've gotta I don't know.
There are certain situations like if you're on the Jets or the Giants, you have shitty turf, so that's gonna lead you to being injury prone.
Yeah, and I think too, depending on your genetics and your body type. I think that there's some players and some that just have issues with ligament issues and and just the way your bodies are. I think that there is something to
maybe someone doesn't care for their body the way they should.
more susceptible. Yeah.
That's always an option.
Yeah, there's just some people that just can't stay healthy.
Or if you're Deshaun Watson, we just call it karma.
Kind of like if you have like deficiencies and stuff, you know what I'm saying? If, like your body doesn't produce a certain like vitamin or something, you know, or nice up the middle pass for the New England Patriots.
Stephon Diggs on the reception.
Stephon Diggs, that's about a 24-yard completion for Stephon Diggs. So a bunch of Vikings fans hearing Joe Burrow is unhappy now want to trade for Burrow in the offseason. Do you think going away from a young quarterback like McCarthy? See, you're in a tough spot. I don't think you do. I think like if you're Minnesota, you're kind of sticking it out a little bit. You're not.
Are you clinically insane? You have a chance to get a top 5 quarterback, and you're turning him down for 9.
Well, here's the thing. Like they put a lot of draft capital into. I mean, they took him and. Giving up
Joe Burrow.
Giving up on him. No, I understand what you're saying, but like I'm just saying from like a front office standpoint, that's gotta take a lot. I mean, sure, Joe Burrow, but like Joe Burrow, when has he been healthy? Also, like then you're back into the same issue of every single time you have a quarterback that you get hurt, you're relying on someone to come in and save you from the bench. Joe Burrow. As much as I love Joe Burrow, he can't stay healthy on a team that is like historic, like over the last few years, really, really good. I mean,
part of that reason, again, we're talking about different reasons why for Joe Burrow. Part of that's probably because his offensive line is made of glass. There's no offensive line most years, so that results in him getting Andrew Luck.
Glisser Van, hey, what's going on? Welcome back. Good to have you. Feel is extremely mutual. Bills always and forever, my team. See, you stick with them regardless. By the way, I feel like this is their season. If they don't win this year, I'm not gonna lie. You have to take advantage of this AFC.
May might be hurt.
May
still on the ground.
May took a shot there. Let's look at the replays, see what this looks like.
He's up. They got him up. He's jogging off. I mean, it's 4th down, so he may not miss any time, but
no, I mean,
that was a free rusher. Grabbed his leg, twisted it. I mean, it was kind of an awkward fall. I think he'll be okay. I don't think anything's really damaged.
Yeah, I think a little awkward. But no, I mean, but if I'm the GM of the Minnesota Vikings,
big punch, and it goes horribly wrong.
Wow. What I don't understand what New England's doing. I don't understand what New England's doing. New England's trying to get what was that? Was that how many did they need to go? Was that
10? 4th and 10.
That was a 4th and 10, and you draw something like that. I absolutely think, is New England trying to sell this game? Are they taking this game seriously, or are they just trying to get in and get out?
Do your trying to think.
It's a trap.
They're trying to back like across the body throw there. Again, it's stuff like this that make you think the game is rigged.
What is happening?
It looks like the quote-unquote quarterback went the wrong way, like he was supposed to run left, and instead he ran right and realized he was screwed.
Let's see where I was. Yeah. So the Patriots are absolutely punting this game, it feels like. Well, not punting because they didn't choose to punt the damn ball, and they went for it. So I don't know what's happening here. Flags on the play. Let's see. It's always a good day when the Patriots are losing. The Bills' road to the Super Bowl has been way overdue. I feel this is their season. Well, it has to be. Again, like I said, you don't have Burrow. You don't have Lamar to worry about. You don't have all the normal no Mahomes. You have no Mahomes to worry about. Like, this has to be your year. It has to be.
Yeah, if it's not, it will never be the Bills' year.
No, I mean, you have a Broncos team that is questionable offensively. You have a Patriots team that is about to, if they keep going the way they're going and making bad decisions, and I mean, they might lose this game. They look susceptible. The Jags all of a sudden look good, but do we believe in the Jags? Maybe a little bit more, I think. I still haven't got that drop yet. I got to get that drop.
Write that down.
Yeah, I'll write it down. So I don't know. Like, you have to have it. You have to have it.
Yeah. And of course you have like the Steelers in the AFC North, which that's a free pick. Like, you want to have the 5 seed, so you play the Steelers, and that's another false start. That's 3 in this quarter for the Ravens, at least.
What happened to the Broncos today? Like, everything happened to the Broncos. Here's the thing.
Joe.
You sound like me. I need that drop. I never get it. I'll get it down. I have actually 2 on my list here that I'm going to get downloaded. Broncos played a legit team. Okay, McDuggets. I see you.
Hand off here to Keaton Mitchell.
No. No, I think the Broncos just ran into a team that was playing well. Broncos have won. I mean, the number of games that the Broncos, what are they? What, a 10-game win streak? Was it 10 or 11?
It was an 11-game win
11-game win streak. I mean, you know how hard it is to win 11 straight games in the NFL? You know how hard it is to, if let's say you continue on that road and you have to win 17 straight to get to the Super Bowl. I mean, you have to have at least some sort of kind of break check, you know? Just you have to really, like, I would actually feel more comfortable. Now, do I think that they lost in a way that is concerning? No. I mean, you have games where it's just not your day. You have games where the offense just doesn't look good. The defense doesn't look good. Any game. I mean, I watch the Denver Nuggets all the time. They have games where they just don't show up. They just can't shoot. They can't play defense. They're not engaged.
Touch push.
So it happens. And I think that was one of these games today where it was just like, you got stagnant. You got into a point where it was just like, all right, we got the Jags coming in. We should be in a good spot. Maybe you overlook them a little bit. Jags are a good team. They've been playing some of the best football in the last few weeks that any team in the NFL. And it was just a tough game, and they just didn't show up. So chalk that up.
Breaking news: Lamar Jackson is officially out for the rest of the game with this injury. It'll be Huntley all the way.
I think like we probably were preparing for that.
Yeah, and you know who comes in if something happens to Huntley?
I mean, I would assume. I would assume.
Okay, no, there.
Huntley. Yeah. I would assume Huntley finished this game.
Yeah, if he doesn't, we know who it is.
But anyways, yeah, I think it was just a rough week for Denver showing up to the game. Broncos, y'all been waiting 11 weeks to say something about the Broncos. I mean, it's true. It's true. Y'all been like, man, when are we going to be able to clown the Broncos? When are we going to be able to say something?
Yeah.
Y'all been itching, huh? Y'all been itching.
Yeah. End of the third quarter here.
Let's see. I'll go.
Got first down.
I'll go far and beyond and say the Bills might mess around and become 2 or 3 times Super Bowl champs if we're lucky and play good enough. I mean, you got to get the first one first, CM. You got get one. Just get
right.
Just get one. I wouldn't necessarily like don't get too crazy with it, you know. That's amazing. All right, so other games that took place. Let's see. Let me pull up this other one. Who needs to clown the Broncos when I just need to replay the Broncos versus Raiders Thursday night? If you want to bring up old shit, that's great. You know, that's fine. You can bring up old shit. I see it.
Look, that game was so bad, I had to get drunk to deal with it.
If you have to go to therapy, McNuggets, to get that brain out of your head, do your thing, man. Therapy's a great.
Out of your head?
To get that game out of your head.
Oh, I heard brain.
To get that game out of your head. I mean, therapy's everyone needs it. I'm telling you, if you need it to get that Broncos Raiders game off your mind, go find a good therapist. Everyone needs one. Mental health.
Mental health.
You know. All right, other games that took place while we're in the quarter break. We had the Tennessee Titans beating the Chiefs. I don't think there was any really surprise there. I had a feeling that the Chiefs would lose that game. I didn't know it would be by what it was. So the Chiefs selling the rest of the season. They're going to be done. I would probably bet against the Chiefs every single week the rest of the season and feel okay about it.
Gardner's ACL is gone, so now they're rolling with Steelers legend Chris Oladokun. I should have made you try to say his name. Damn it.
Let's see what else.
Off here. Henry pushing, gets to about the 28-yard line, gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6.
So we had that was one game. So the Chiefs are cooked. Chiefs aren't going to do anything the rest of the season. And then the Titans now found themselves in a weird spot where they're actually dominating a game. So over the Super Bowl reign or the I would say AFC. The defending AFC West champions and AFC champions. The Ravens still cruising on this drive here.
Henry, he's got a hole. He's got the first. He's got some more. He's down to the 6.
Yeah, big run by Henry there. He will. They'll probably cap this off. Baltimore looking like they're in pretty good control of this game. I mean, some of the decisions and so you know how a game's over with just a couple plays, what
punt.
Yeah, well, it's like the Super Bowl when the Broncos were in the Super Bowl and you saw that ball sail over Peyton Manning's head against the Seahawks.
Over the head of Peyton Manning.
Yeah, and then you just know it's not your day. I mean, the fact that we had on the last drive of the New England Patriots a dropped ball to the running back that didn't have any, literally was just dropped to a fake punt that didn't go anywhere. It's just the fact that the Patriots are in this game is kind of crazy to me, given kind of just how they've played, at least especially in this third quarter coming out of halftime, hasn't been good. Yeah, the Ravens seem like they're in pretty good control here. You get the ball here.
Second and goal from the 2.
Second and goal.
Henry, he's got the edge. He's got the score.
And that is a touchdown.
What is going on?
This is a weird week. And I don't know. You had the Lions losing to the Steelers. You had the Broncos losing to the Jags. You have the Patriots losing. You have
you had Thursday Night Football. You had that Bears-Packers game.
The Bears-Packers game. This is, I don't know if this is it's a strange week in the NFL. It's a strange week, people.
Yeah.
Is the Pats SOS showing? Yeah. Yeah, basically. Pat's getting exposed, never going to complain. And we have said consistently, we've said all season long, kind of like you guys are waiting for the 11-game win streak to end so you could talk shit on the Broncos. We've been waiting
for the same for the Patriots.
We've been waiting the same for the Patriots with all right, well, eventually they're going to have to play the Bills. Eventually they're going to have to play some good teams. Then what are we going to see? Well, now we saw him play the Bills last week and lose. Now we're seeing him play. I wouldn't call the Ravens a good team, but the Ravens are playing really good football right now, and the Patriots are kind of struggling a little bit. So I don't know. Are we? This kind of just ends up going back to the same argument of nobody's really good. Nobody is anyone good? Like before the Thursday night football game, we would all say the Rams were the best team, which we still should, I think, believe. But they all of a sudden they lose that game to the Seahawks, and then you're kind of questioning: are the Seahawks the best team, or are the Rams the best team? It's just like whenever someone's good, then they end up losing a couple games, and it's like, well, okay, maybe we have to second guess ourselves.
Yeah.
It's weird.
This whole year is dumb. It really makes you question everything.
I mean, we will have a champion at the end of this, and
will we?
At some point, we will have a champion, and will we believe in that champion? I don't know. Who knows? Like,
if there's a year to win it, it's this year.
If there's and that goes for any team. If there's a year to win it, it is this year. So, yeah, kind of crazy. Let's go into. Yeah, go ahead.
So, just know that if the Steelers don't clinch next week, like if the Ravens win that game or the Steelers lose that game, we're probably going to see the Ravens again on Sunday Night Football in 2 weeks.
Maybe. It depends who said it depends on who said champion is. Well, true. I mean, but here's the thing. Like, I think anybody who ends up winning the championship this year, outside of maybe the Rams and maybe the Seahawks, I feel like is going to be underwhelmed with who won the Super Bowl this year. I mean, let's be honest, right? I mean, I think that's how all of us feel. I mean, sure, if I'm a fan of the Broncos and they win, sure, I'm going to be happy about it. But, like, it's not going to be necessarily like, oh, they were by far and large the best team all season long. No, I wouldn't say
Broncos. That. All we need now is a Super Bowl that ends in a tie.
Seriously. Like the
Jags. Fourth overtime, nobody can score.
Jags win the Super Bowl, like you're gonna feel underwhelmed. Seahawks win the Super Bowl, I feel like still you're gonna feel a little underwhelmed. Yeah. The Rams, if they keep playing some weird games down the stretch here, like they're not gonna look as good. If Bills win, I'm happy, but I'm still gonna feel like they're frauds. Like no one believes in their own. Like that's the thing. No one believes in their own team right now, unless
I'm still gonna be putting a big parlay against the Steelers in the wild card round.
Our Panthers pick looks good, guys. Yeah, our Panthers pick is all good.
Yeah,
we nailed that one. We nailed it.
That was one of my best bets of the week in the Super Contest. Panthers +3.
Panthers, loved Panthers. That was one of our bets. We got a couple teasers that are on our way to winning. The only one we missed really badly, and we don't have an excuse for, is Miami. we didn't have an excuse for Miami getting absolutely blown up. Quinn Ewers going. Yeah, it was not great. I think Scotty made the mistake of trying to sell us on Quinn Ewers being good, and we got into it was a trap.
Yeah.
It was a trap. Yeah, Ty. Quinn going stupid. So the Patriots need something on this. They need to get something going. They haven't really done much up until this point in this half. It's been really, I mean, outside of a single field goal that they got, they haven't really done much. But they are moving the ball. They're approaching midfield here. Another pass there to Williams for 9 yards as they continue to move the ball. 11-19 and counting as this game is concluding here at the end. So we'll keep an eye on that. I don't know. I want to see the Bills win regardless at this point. I mean, again, when you've been so good for so long in the conference, especially after the Patriots dynasty ended, it was kind of yours for the taking, right?
Yeah.
And you just never ended up getting to a point where you were like feeling, oh man, like I still, this is our time. New England's done. But then that's exactly when these other teams in the AFC, the Bengals, the Chiefs, all these other teams started coming up, and it's like you kind of missed your window there.
Oh, there's Scotty.
What's up, Scotty?
I'm alive.
You are alive.
Guys.
Are you?
Yeah, I think so.
Are you sure this isn't a DeMar Hamlin situation?
I don't think so, but maybe.
I mean, you are over 40, so.
He's not, but I am.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
Yeah, so we've been talking about how this league is drunk.
Yeah, this nobody's good. Nobody. I mean, you got New England, an 11-3 team, getting blown up here, and can't find answers against the Ravens team without Lamar Jackson and Huntley. Like the Broncos obviously losing today. You had the Packers. We thought they were going to be a team that was going to be. I mean, they lost.
No.
I mean, it comes down to it. I think between Seattle and LA Rams. Like it feels like.
I know the Rams lost. The Rams are still the best team in football. Yeah. I don't think it's close. Everyone else, you're right. Like, man, is everyone bad? I mean, the Bills won today, but like, in what fashion? They won by 3 against the Browns. Like,
they almost choked a 13-point lead away.
Yeah, like they weren't good. I mean, yeah, no one's good. Obviously, Chris, your Broncos coming off, I think 11 straight wins.
May going for the end zone, has a man, and
is that a touchdown? Is that a touchdown? Wow!
Kyle Williams.
That was
maybe the Patriots are it. I'm kidding. I don't. No one's good. I mean, what? I've said that since week 2. I feel like. No one listened to me, and now here we are.
Oh, did he? Yep, he did. He told that to the ground.
He got it.
Great catch by Williams.
Yeah, big throw there. Finally get on the board for this half with a touchdown for the New England Patriots. So pending the extra point here.
Nope, they're
going for 2. Going for 2. Yep.
Empties. They bring in Stevenson.
The league is missing Patrick right now because no one is any good.
Back rolling throws. Caught for the 2.
Okay.
3-point game. Stevenson. Flag is down.
Thank you, Evil, for the Patrick.
Without Patrick, this league is not compelling. So hopefully the NFL figures this out next year. How impressive
on the defense.
Not only did I want the Chiefs to lose today, but they went above and beyond.
They went above and beyond. We already talked about them. We already talked about them on our recap. We already talked about a couple games.
Gardner, I was like, Gardner, you could just be bad like you were. Like, you didn't have to tear your ACL as well. Like, it's unnecessary.
you didn't have to go all in on this. Like, we're trying to lose games.
But shout out to Gardner.
It's
my quarterback.
Yeah.
No, Chiefs did their role today. I'm thrilled.
They're losing the games that matter.
Your Broncos, Chris.
Chargers
listen,
control their own destiny.
The Broncos can do they could be fine, but they could also not be fine. Like it's so hard to tell. I don't know.
I was saying earlier in the chat, I was like, this is a game where it's like you won 11 straight, right? You kind of feel like you've been battling through, sweating a lot of those, right?
Yeah, all of them almost. Yes,
except for like a couple, right? And then
except for 2 of the 11. Yes.
But like still at this point it's like it felt like I was watching Gonzaga football. It's like you're playing a bunch of teams that you're like
Gonzaga doesn't have football.
No, I'm just saying like how I feel about Gonzaga is like you just want them to lose at a certain point just to wake up a little bit, because like sometimes they're not either playing good teams or whatever it may be. Like the schedule, like you just need a loss in there to like wake you up a little bit. I'm hoping this wakes them up. They didn't show up today. The Broncos defense didn't show up. The Broncos offense looked like they were just going through the motions and not really like it wasn't great. I it was one of those throwaway games where you're just like, whatever, screw it, chalk it up, bury it, on to the next one. I don't think it was like after 11 straight. I mean, it's hard to win 11 straight games in this league. It's also hard to win 17 straight if you keep going undefeated, because they're most likely in a good spot to win the last couple games. Like they're probably going to be favored in some of those games too. I mean, to go undefeated on a playoff run, I think is a little bit tough for a team that's gone like that long without losing a game. So I'll take it. I'll take it as a wake up game against a good Jags team who came in and played good football. So yeah, chalk it up. Chalk it up.
Next week we have the Bears and the Niners on Sunday Night Football.
McDuggett says this: you made Sunshine look like a legitimate quarterback. So I will challenge you on that in the fact that he's looked like a legitimate quarterback for the last few weeks, McDuggets. The Jags offense has been putting up points week in and week out. Their offensive scheme has been fantastic. They've been one of the better teams over the last 3 or 4 weeks than in the NFL, I would argue. So yeah, don't throw this. Oh, Sunshine is not a legitimate quarterback and he's trash. Like we made him look like no. He's been playing very good football.
Pants party. Chris is trying to buy the Sean Payton Kool-Aid talking like this.
I mean, he's. I listen. I'm just gonna let him go. But there's a lot of excuses going on right now. It's fine.
Yeah.
He's now hyping up Trevor Lawrence as one of the best QBs in the league, and like it was just a loss. It's just a loss. But as you said, Rec, which I didn't even know, I didn't even realize, like. Not only could they not finish with the 1 seed, they could not win the division potentially. We'll see. I mean,
all the Chargers have to do is win out.
Yeah, well,
which it could lose the game against the Broncos, but still.
Yeah, they got to beat the Broncos. They got to beat. I don't even know who they play next week. The Broncos have a bye week.
They
play the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beat them, please.
What if
all of a sudden, Chris, this guy's the biggest Broncos fan this week.
I'm not a Broncos fan, but just beat our
this
team.
Week.
It's for the best for the Chiefs. They did their role this week. I mean, well done, Chiefs. Well done. Not only did you not show up, but you showed how important your quarterback is to your team. I mean, they are garbage.
Mitchell breaking a tackle gets about 4 yards there. But also looks like Cam Ward might actually be developing, even if it's against soft opponents.
He's against like the Browns quietly. My son the last few weeks, and for whatever reason, he's like going for 5th place and he still cares, has been like taking the defense against the Titans, and it hasn't worked out. Like literally the last 3 or 4 weeks, Cam Ward and the Titans offense has been decent.
They've been sneaking. Like I'm not gonna lie, they've been like knocking on the door for like half the season, like the second half of the season, of like covering covering spreads and backdoor covers, and like they're competitive.
Now, can you name Cam Ward's top 2 receivers? And no, Calvin Ridley is not one of them.
Probably not.
Yeah, I was about to say, you probably never even heard of these guys.
No.
Alec Amanda
yeah, nailed it.
Chimera DK and Alec Amanda.
No.
Yeah.
You're thinking of Chigo Quanquo. He's a good option, too.
He did score a touchdown today.
Yeah.
Chris. Any concern with your team's performance today in the Broncos?
I mean,
you could say no, and that's fine. I'm just asking.
I think that there's issues that have been just kind of sitting around that haven't been solved, at least from we're one of the most penalized teams in the NFL. We're not disciplined from a penalty standpoint.
Some would say dirty, but
that it's a coaching aspect of like
that hit on Trevor Lawrence felt pretty dirty, right? You know the one I'm talking about.
I mean,
Trevor Lawrence had given up, and that dude just went straight into his back and could have murdered him.
Yeah.
With that hit.
I mean,
is that coaching or is that just players doing their thing?
I mean,
I don't know.
I would chalk that up as just an aggressive defense that's trying to like make a statement on trying to get their team back into a game and make a statement in some of these different, when you're getting rocked by a Jaguars team and you're not used to it. Frustration, maybe. I don't know. I think there could be a couple different reasons for that, but I mean, yeah.
Like this, like if you're a Broncos fan, like you're probably not concerned after this week. If it happens next week, then you get concerned.
Yeah,
Well, it's not gonna happen next week.
Against the Chiefs.
Yeah, on Christmas they'll be fine.
I'm trying to think. Do the Chargers play the Raiders next week? I have to check.
I don't think so. No, because they have games against teams with winning records throughout. So it can't be the Raiders.
Chargers play the Texans. Also, I hear echo.
That would be fascinating, though. Like, if the Chargers win out, they win the division, and then all of a sudden the Chiefs, or not the Chiefs, the Broncos are 5, 6, 7 seed. Which would be...
Broncos would probably be the 5 seed.
Yeah. On the road throughout.
Yeah.
I never saw that coming.
I think my ghost is back.
You ghost?
My ghost is back.
Why, do you see the lights flicker?
No, I literally something just crashed in this room in the closet. And I'm just like, what just happened? Like, the light didn't turn on this time, but something...
Is Huntley better than Lamar?
Maybe.
Anyways,
I think he is this year. I think he is.
Incarnate Paranormal. Perfect.
Oh no! Wait! That's a false start. Okay, thank goodness they jumped when the guy wasn't close to the line of scrimmage.
What's up?
I think you're way behind.
What's up, Captain? How we doing, Captain?
But that was desperation.
Blizzard fan, how you doing? What were your thoughts on Week 16? How you feeling?
The boot.
Chargers defense is back.
I mean, I still say the Rams are the best. The Rams had no business losing on Thursday. They were the better team. We all watched it. We all saw it. We had some crazy losses. The Rams on Thursday.
That
Packers
game.
Last night was like a crazy. I don't know how they lose that game, but they did.
Bostic reincarnated.
That Thursday night football game between the Rams and the Seahawks though was insane. There was some stuff in that game.
It was so. One team was so much better for 35 minutes of that game.
Well,
I'm sorry, 45 minutes.
And you can't play 45 minutes.
55 minutes? I'm sorry, 50 minutes?
You can't
55?
You can't play just 50 to 55 minutes either.
But we all watch that game. We know what would happen if those teams play in the playoffs.
But
the Rams are going to win that game in the playoffs. Even if they're on the road, they'll win that game.
Even like the throw where it bounced off the helmet, it was backwards throw, picked up in the end zone after the play was like the 2-point conversion.
Well, it was after a deflection. That was disgusting. Listen, I understand the rule, but no one in their right mind thinks that should have counted. No one. And I have no dog in the fight. I literally could care less about the Rams or Seahawks. Like, they're both just, they exist. I don't care. That play should never, ever, ever result in a touchdown.
I was shocked that they ended up just like, afterwards they just saw him pick up the ball and that was worth like what? What?
So Glissafin, very glad my team won. Very surprised Quentin Johnston was the MVP. Where's Keep Close? Where the hell is Keep Close when you need him?
Oh, Quentin Johnston. You old friend. Dumb call, might have been right, but super stupid. I hated it. So
it just everyone that watched that knows that's not.
Yeah, I do think they blew the whistle before.
Oh, they definitely did.
Yeah,
but
so they can't.
By rule, you can blow the whistle, and as long as people are still going to the ball, like it still counts. All of it is just like common sense wise. We know damn well that shouldn't have counted.
Yeah.
But by rule, I guess it should have counted. But I don't understand the rule. Every other rule on 4th down or 2-point conversion or whatever it is, you can't advance the ball unless it's yourself recovering.
Apparently, the holy roller doesn't matter on the 2-pointer. I also hear a lot of echo.
I now hear echo, Chris. I don't understand why it would change.
Yeah,
a 2-point is the same thing as a 4-point or
I agree.
4th down.
Also, big play there for the Patriots. I think that's Mac Hollins that made the grab. Mr. Shoeless Mac.
Yeah, so great.
Chairman. Are we talking about stupid plays? I'm here for it.
Chairman.
We'll get to that game, Chairman. Don't worry.
Green
pass.
They had a window, and it may or may not have closed it. Like the one seeds of last year in both conferences may not make the playoffs.
It's crazy.
Last year,
the Chiefs and I think the Lions.
Yeah. Lions.
Yep, Detroit. Yeah, they have to win out, and Packers have to lose out.
Yeah. What I think the Lions need to win their last couple, and they also need the Packers to lose 2 straight, I think, as well.
He did not hear me in the slightest.
No, the Packers had no business losing the other night. That was insane as well. Congrats to the Bears. I kind of feel bad for Chicago fans, to be honest. They're getting teased into like we're real, and the moment the playoffs start, they'll find out they're not real.
I mean, again, who is
not real?
Who is real?
No one's real.
No one's real.
Definitely are not.
May under pressure steps up.
May with a big
the
throw. Did he?
Caught!
Oh, he caught it!
Dropped!
Oh no!
Dropped!
He had it. He had it in his hands.
Caught or dropped, guys.
He caught it. He caught it, and it now he's down.
He also got molested on the
play. Look, this replay here.
Yeah.
He goes up.
What
Riley Moss, that would have been
that was Riley Moss. Yeah. It would have been 5 flags thrown everywhere.
Scott, are you surprised? Booty gets molested a lot. I'll see myself.
You know what? I'm fine with the no call because there's no reason he didn't catch that.
He should have caught it.
He should have caught it.
His hands just for decoration. Yeah.
Don't bail him out. Now, Chris, your Broncos, probably the worst team in the history of football to win 11 games in a row. And by probably, I mean definitely. But today didn't exactly show up in the fashion you would want.
They didn't show up at all.
You said you wanted a loss, which I don't disagree with wanting a loss before the playoffs, but like now there's an avenue where you don't even win a division, which seems crazy, right? Like,
I mean, and here's the thing: the Broncos are in they have control over this, right? So they should take care of business, right? That you would think, right? If for a team that they call them that calls themselves as good as they are, and I think loss.
I would say they have control. I wouldn't say they should take care of business. They're not that good.
Well, here's the thing: they lost to a good team. If you're gonna lose, you want to lose to a good team. Like I think having embarrassing loss to any of these upcoming teams, like the Chiefs or anybody else.
You loved the Broncos plus or -3.
I didn't love it.
You loved it.
I said I would lean that way, and I liked it a little bit.
No,
but if I loved it, I would have bet it. I didn't even bet it on my own personal account.
I kept
he did
you
not
off
love
the
it.
cliff.
He did not love it.
Okay.
I remember that.
All right. You liked it.
Yeah, but I'll tell you this much: maybe the Broncos shouldn't be overdogs.
Well, yeah, I think that there's
almost picked there.
That might be. They may never win a game again because of
overdogs.
No, that was almost picked.
What do you do here on 4th and 2 in this situation?
You go for it.
Also, Wiggins had that red the whole time. Williams had no chance. That was a horrible.
4th and 2, 3 minutes left here for the Patriots.
That looked like Andy Reid calling that play.
And
they
caught it. Wow, that got through.
I'm so
Stephon Diggs once again.
That almost got tipped as it was heading to the receiver.
It almost had the same result.
You made it sound like it was an amazing catch. I mean, it just hit in the hands. Now, it was almost deflected or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm surprised he caught it, because it looked like it's going to be the same thing as the last play.
It's not the same play, because this is an out instead of a
slant.
Yeah.
First 10 here. Which maybe Patriots +3 will hit, or at least tie.
I mean, this
whole
bet felt like a trap to me. Like, why were the Ravens, even with Lamar, favored by 3? It made no sense.
But I still need this to go forward.
I also don't understand why New England is down to Baltimore at this for most of the second half of this game. If they're as good as they are,
is this you trying to convince yourself that your team's good?
No, I'm saying this is kind of the trend along the entire NFL. I mean, you're focusing in on the Broncos because the Broncos are, leading the division,
it feels a little bit like you're just trying to convince your team yourself.
And there's a big hole. First down.
No, I'm saying
5 touchdown. Patriots.
And they touchdown for the Patriots. Let's go. No, because I was talking with this about Rec before you hopped on. I was like, all right, why are we looking at this like we've been waiting, like kind of like, you came in hot with the Broncos, and everyone, McDuggets came in hot on the Broncos, waiting for this 11-game win streak, waiting for them to lose a game so you could pop off and be like, I'm
not popping off. All teams are bad. I'm not saying you're wrong.
But
I feel like what you're doing right now is trying to convince yourself that your team.
No,
is fine.
I'm saying they're in a good spot as of right now, but they've put themselves in a good spot based off of what they've done early in the season. All I was saying is the fact that we were watching this New England team. We were waiting for them. Same thing. People waiting for the Broncos to lose a game, to tell them to say that they're frauds. Same thing. Like we were waiting, at least in our chat and our shows, the Patriots are frauds because they haven't played anybody. Then they play the Bills and then they lose, and then now they're having struggles against Tyler Huntley and the Ravens for a lot of this game.
I will say that neither of these teams can be frauds. You can't be fraudulent when you've done nothing.
Which is evil in the chat. Wait, if all teams are bad, then all teams are also good.
If you think about that, you're not wrong.
Some teams are slightly better, but this is the worst the NFL's ever been. As far as peak teams in the league, everyone will be like, well, you're just hating because of the Chiefs. No, tell me I'm wrong. This has to be the worst season as far as elite teams in the NFL we've ever seen.
Well, another way you can say that is there's more parity in the league than there ever has been.
No, that's just sad. I'm not gonna say that. That's just depressing. Parity is a statement of no. Teams just aren't that good. Nobody's good.
Real quick, Baltimore Ravens lost 11 games when leading by 7+ in the fourth quarter.
Even worse than the year Kurt Warner lost to Big Ben.
Hey, no, that the AFC that year was stacked. The 11-5 Patriots missed the playoffs.
Let's see. New England up 28-24 right now. 157 as Baltimore's trying to get back in this game.
Isn't football better when you don't have a few dominant teams? No.
We have an injured Patriot here.
It's not better. Do you think this version of football is better? This version of football is not better.
I do think Scotty is salty about the Chiefs losing, which is why he has to talk about this every minute on every show.
I'm not even mentioning the Chiefs. I'm not mentioning the Chiefs. I think football is better when you witness great teams. And the ratings will...
Captain Urban, it is for us non-Chiefs fans.
The ratings will prove... You guys are wrong, Captain. The ratings will prove that, the ratings won't be there. The ratings will not be there.
That's just because the Swifties won't be there. The Swifties have no reason to watch football this year.
The Chiefs killed ratings before Taylor Swift was a thing with Travis Kelce. It didn't matter. That's a fake thing. But the ratings will prove no, it's not more interesting to watch. I think these teams, especially for the casual fans. The casual fans are like, who am I supposed to cheer for? Who am I supposed to more importantly, the casual is going to be like, who am I supposed to cheer against?
2nd and 15 here for the Ravens. It looks like a guy's lined up off sides. Not throwing the flag there.
Because
Huntley underneath, caught Zay Flowers, fumbles it, and the Patriots recover.
Wow. Patriots win. Well, I mean, there's still 3 timeouts. Baltimore has 3 timeouts. But
Patriots
again, Patriots can kick a field goal here, which, yeah, I think this feels like it's the Ravens choked away another game, which
I can't see a casual fan being like, man, I'm so excited to watch this Patriots team with Tom Brady. That's what the casual will say. They're like, oh, is Tom Brady not there anymore? I didn't know.
That was a great punch out there by 44 for the Patriots.
It's not like we haven't seen the transition, right? Of other after a dynasty, after the Patriots dynasty, right?
You guys are assuming I'm only talking about the Chiefs. I'm not. It's across the board in the NFL. There is no star power.
Hand up here, up the middle. Stevenson still going, gets about 4 yards. Timeout Ravens.
There's no star power in the league right now.
Well, we had star power with Burrow
outside of Josh Allen. Well, Burrow's not making the playoffs.
Well, true, and so yeah. So then, and you had, you could throw Lamar in there. He's not in, right? But why aren't those teams good? There's transition periods in every single time that there's dominant teams, right? For a long period of time. How long can you stay dominant in the NFL consistently? I've seen the Patriots do it. We've seen the Chiefs do it. But there are transition periods where you have other teams up and coming that end up changing the landscape, and there is those kind of weird seasons where, if
this was a dominant quarterback and a dominant offense and a dominant team in the Broncos or even the Patriots, I'd be with you. But they're not. They're not they're dominant this year.
And Stevenson's got the outside. He's got the first down, and he stays in bounds.
It's game. Dominant is aggressive. These teams that are good this year may be shit next year. That's the problem.
Well, that's the case every year.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Also, Glisser fan in the chat, what do you think about Mac Jones?
I think Mac Jones is a top 28 quarterback in the league.
Top 28 quarterback, so low-end starter.
Yeah. So he could get on a roster. Where did we have Phillip Rivers ranked?
Whatever his weight is. I reckon whatever his weight is.
Maybe Mac Jones is the starting quarterback for the Colts next year. Daniel Jones probably won't.
Maybe. I don't know what his contract. Chris, I did look at the Broncos contract situation. Your window is 2 years.
Yeah, we've established that.
Yeah, it's been we have a
It's
short
this year
window
and next year, and then
120.
see ya.
No, he didn't do that bad in his return game. He didn't do that bad, but I mean, at the same time, he didn't do great either. I mean,
It wasn't really good.
It wasn't.
We
Yeah.
know who the Colts need. I agree, Riley, 100%.
Super Cooper. Is Super Cooper in the league now?
Yeah, he is. He still is.
How come the Colts didn't? Yeah, how come they didn't yank him?
Because they can't steal a man that's currently on a 53-man roster.
So, anyways, let's get to some of these games because we have to recap some of these. We already talked about a couple of them.
Talk about Jets Saints.
Let's go. Yeah, we talked about Jets Saints. We talked about Chiefs and Titans already.
Damn it, they lost again.
Poor guys. We talked about the Bengals and Dolphins a little bit.
Scotty, you led us astray with Quinn Ewers.
Yeah, we were on Quinn Ewers. We were like, man, Quinn Ewers is coming in. He's going to be firing it all around.
Wow, this is all my fault. Okay.
Yes, I'm glad you understand.
All right, I'll take that. That's fine. I'll take that.
No, we were just Ewers. He did start strong. He did start strong, and then
the game was close for a while.
Yeah,
and then it was literally turnovers, not all him. A lot of fumbles. There were a lot of things that did not go the Dolphins' way today. Listen, I will continue to bet against depressed Joe Burrow.
Well, he didn't play depressed today. Oh, Drake keeps it. He's got space. He's got the first, and that is game. Patriots win.
It was
28-24.
Yeah, it's been.
I love how passionate you are. I thought we had moved on from the game. The game
we were like, all right.
Nope, not anymore. It's
Wait,
not happening anymore.
Unless they want to kick a field goal or something to really screw up Vegas odds and betting lines.
I think Rex thrilled because obviously today was a good day for his team.
Oh yeah,
and
This is
a good situation for him as well. The Ravens obviously losing. It's great for him. So that's why he's involved in this. I'm like, let's move on. I don't.
The Ravens.
I'm involved in every game through the end, if you've been paying attention.
Well, I think this felt a little more, right? Which is fine. It should feel a little more.
It does not limit the Ravens' evil, but they have to win out, and the Steelers have to lose out.
Yeah,
I mean, they do play each other week 18, which, if the Ravens aren't eliminated yet, Steelers-Ravens is probably Sunday Night Football.
By the way, let's talk about the Steelers a little bit.
I don't know the seedings. Do they probably play the Bills? Whoever wins the AFC North? Is that
They'll still fight with like the Bills, the Chargers, the Broncos are all in line for the 5 seed.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so yeah,
that would be a shocking turn of events to the Broncos. Which they're not. Well, they're in control of their destiny.
Yeah,
if they win out, they have
True.
the 1 seed. But so are the Chargers. Weirdly, the Chargers win out their last 2 games, and they could have the 1 seed in the AFC. Speaking of no one being good, that is fucking insane.
Well, there's a path where the Jags can have the 1 seed. I think, isn't there? I think there's a path where
they have to because they only lost 3 games. So yeah, of course there is.
The Jags, there's a path where the Jags can potentially.
The AFC is hot garbage. And it's not. I'm not making it about my team. My team is more than hot garbage. They in a hot garbage conference, they were worse. So it's not about them. It's just like no. I mean, nobody's. Who's good? Who is good?
Yeah, so let's talk about some of the games. Let's talk about some of these games now.
Chargers could get it, but their offense is hurt. Let's see. If Steelers win next week, regardless of the Ravens' outcome, they clinch. So they do.
Steelers, Ravens also play the Packers.
I think Scotty hates competitive football. No, I hate bad football.
You're
what I'm seeing is a lot of bad football.
You're getting rage baited again.
I think it's bad.
Come on, man.
I want to see great teams. I want to see great football, and I want to see great matchups. And I like.
Let me ask you this question.
Hold on. Anyone in the chat, what AFC matchup in the playoffs are you super looking forward to because you think, man, that'll be a great game?
Chargers Broncos.
No. I'm looking at it.
Absolutely not.
I'm thinking Bills Broncos, even though I don't want that. But that's just because the Bills kind of look like but the Bills don't look like I don't know.
Wait, Patriots Bills also.
I mean, I would say Houston would be in that mix, but Texans. I was thinking about that, Sergeant. But like, then you're looking at just a defensive game where it's like you don't see a ton of offense. I don't think.
What team? All right, forget matchup. What team? If you're not a fan of these teams in the AFC, what team are you excited to watch in the AFC in the playoffs?
Yeah,
play.
But let me ask you this real quick, Scotty.
Okay.
Did you have the same mindset when the Patriots had the dynasty, where it's like, oh yeah, like at least there's a great team in the playoffs that I can watch?
I don't think they were a great team. I think they got very lucky. A lot of
times. Wait.
And the Chiefs didn't?
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
You said the Patriots weren't a great team?
I'm
talking about the Patriots dynasty.
I think there were years that they won where it was not overly watchable. Yeah. They won without being watchable. I mean, the year they won against the Rams might have been the worst Super Bowl we've ever seen. Actually, it was the worst Super Bowl we've ever seen. What was the final score? Like
13-3.
It was awful. It was an awful football game.
So anyways, let's talk about some of these games. So Sky doesn't go on the rain for the next 2 hours.
You can't. Well, you asked me a question. I'm answering.
Yeah, and I think you're clinically insane.
Was every Patriot team that won great?
They had the best coaching and the best quarterback play.
You didn't.
Most of those years.
You didn't answer my question.
Most of those years, yes.
Most of those years. All of the years? No. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. But they had Tom Brady, who had won Super Bowls and was a name. These other teams don't have Tom Brady as a name.
Yeah. Instead, they have a guy whose name gets said twice, Drake May.
And they have Bo fucking Nix, who knows what he's gonna do.
I mean,
no offense, he was not good today.
He wasn't good today. I mean, this was his worst week in the last 3 weeks.
Well, okay. I gave him credit where credit was due last week against the Packers. Best game he's ever played.
Yep.
I said that. I said, if he plays like that, they have a real shot. But guess what?
He did not.
He's only played like that once in his life.
I mean, you still got to be... He has the ability to be that guy. Like, if
I have the ability to be that guy.
Well, we've seen it.
No, you don't.
I do. We've seen it before, Rec. We've seen I drop dimes.
You are not that guy.
I'm that guy, Rec. I'm that guy.
I mean...
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
I mean, saying we've seen it says we've seen it from, like, every quarterback in the league. Because every quarterback in the league...
you could also say,
we've seen
the ups and downs with every quarterback, right?
Stafford's a far superior quarterback right now to Bo Nix.
That's fine.
Chris
that's fair. That's fair to say. Yeah, I would take Matt Stafford on this team over Bo Nix in a heartbeat.
As would your crazy, dirty asshole coach.
I suppose solved.
I think the hit was a little dirty today. And you're the only team that has a coach that's suspended for a whole year of football. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know, he's an asshole. It's fine. I've already talked about it. He's a good coach, but he's an asshole.
Yeah. Well,
potentially dirty on the side.
Earlier today, we had the Buccaneers falling to the Panthers on the road. Now Carolina has the lead for the NFC South.
Well,
Tom Brady wasn't Tom Brady in their first Super Bowl. He turned into Tom Brady. Yeah, and no one watched. he was like 10-point underdogs to the Rams, and it was an ugly game, and it wasn't very watchable.
Well, I mean, can we go back and see what the ratings were in that Super Bowl at that point?
Go ahead.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what they were. I don't know if they were bad. I don't know if they were good. I don't know. I mean, I'd be curious.
We might have had more people watch the Chiefs Cowboys on Thanksgiving, to be honest.
The NFC does not want to see Carolina in the postseason. I mean, Carolina does do well at home, so that might be a closer game than we think.
Sergeant, I disagree. I think the NFC absolutely wants to see. They want to play whoever wins the NFC South. I still don't think it's anywhere close to a foregone conclusion of Carolina. I hope it's Carolina, somewhat, but is Carolina good? No. Carolina would be the worst team in the NFC playoffs. I mean, just like Tampa would be the worst team in the NFC playoffs.
I mean, whoever wins that division, you're not going to be
the worst.
You're not going to be too concerned about either of those teams, in my opinion, winning.
No, you'd be thrilled playing that team. What? Why would you be scared of that team? If you can't beat those two teams, you have no business winning a Super Bowl. To be honest.
I mean, I'm not super high on Philly, but even Philly would probably be like, yeah, I'll take Carolina or Tampa. I mean, absolutely. even those two teams, but
I would cheer, and to be clear, I would cheer for Carolina or Tampa in that game, but I don't think they win.
Real quick here. We're talking about Jacksonville possibly getting the 1 seed. They play Indianapolis and Tennessee in their last 2 games.
Yeah, no,
possible.
They have a pretty easy schedule, and they're playing some decent. They're
I don't know what their tiebreaker is with. Obviously, they now have the tiebreaker against the Broncos, but I don't know with the Patriots how that works, and all that. But I mean, the AFC felt like if Denver would have won today, it felt like it would be a wrap, at least for the 1 seed. Like Denver would have it. Now it's a little wide open. Denver is still in control, but the Chargers weirdly in control of their destiny to win the division. And then you have the Patriots and the Jaguars.
Let me ask you this, Scotty.
It might be a dogfight. I don't know.
Do you think the league is any sort of rigged or nudged by betting?
No, I don't think it's rigged. I just think the officiating has been the worst it's been in a long time.
You know, the NFL is having any influence over these games?
No. Why? Why would they? Why? If they had influence over games, they'd do a lot better job of leading teams to the top than what they've done this year. No, I don't think it's rigged. I think officials right now, and actually, ironically, the NFL and NBA are the worst they've been in a long time. And that needs fixing in some capacity. But no, I don't think there's a conspiracy. I don't think they're like officials out for or betting or whatever. I think they're just legitimately just bad at what they do.
Riley, add the NHL to that list.
Could be. I don't follow the NHL close enough to know.
NHL is fishing in Super Mega asks, is that why the Sabres are finally looking good?
What else do we have in the chat? Indy won't be a pushover due to defense. X Factor is Old Man Rivers. Chris said nothing in Discord. He must have been distraught about. I mean, it's just one of those throwaways, you know.
The AFC playoffs might mildly be fascinating because, like, there's not a team you fully trust. So, like, you think it should be the Bills, like, because they have Josh Allen.
They need it to be.
Well, this is the year. Like, Josh Allen is clearly the most experienced and probably best quarterback of the group, but like, I don't know. They haven't played great football. This is not the best version of the Bills we've seen in the last 5 years by any stretch. They barely beat the Browns today. Like,
I think the Bills are in the worst. The Bills are in a lose-lose situation, aren't they? Though, aren't the Bills in the worst in the sense that we're
not a lose-lose? Well, if they win, they deserve it. I mean, and Buffalo fans go off because you finally got one.
True.
I'd be happy for Buffalo fans, but I see what you're saying.
Yeah, because one way you're going to get criticized, oh, this was the easiest path that you've ever had, and it's like blah blah blah. I see that because we see that in the NBA with how that unfolds and you didn't go through who? Patrick Mahomes. You didn't go through. So how does that affect your legacy? This and that. Blah blah blah. But then,
I'll say, to be fair on that front, in the 3 Super Bowls the Steelers made, they never had to go through the Patriots. They never had to go through the really hard teams,
and that's why no one respects them.
Yeah, there's a bunch of other reasons for that.
I'm joking.
But then
I think.
And then you got.
I will go to my grave saying he didn't get 2 feet in, but
well, you'd be going to your grave a liar.
No, I wouldn't. No,
he did.
I wouldn't. He didn't.
No, Evil. I'm not.
No one could ever show me a replay where Santonio Holmes got 2 feet down.
No, no, I'm not saying that the Bills Super Bowl doesn't count. I think that if they win the Super Bowl, they're Super Bowl champions. That's it. I think that.
Hi, Juke.
What's up, Juke? What's up, everybody? How we doing? We have a big crowd in here tonight, talking through these games.
He's basically saying, listen, the Bills. If you're a Bills fan, you just want to win the Super Bowl.
You want to win the Super Bowl, yeah, agreed.
Wouldn't it be better if you along the way beat a Burrow and a Mahomes or a Lamar Jackson?
You don't care how you win the Super Bowl.
Sure, it helps.
I think it would be better. However, they'll just take. Don't apologize. If
no,
you win the Super Bowl, never apologize.
No, absolutely not. Yeah, I think that's true, and I'm saying but you have to win the Super Bowl this year. There's no excuses for you if you're Josh Allen. You have to win the Super Bowl this year. You have to.
It's pretty good. It's a pretty good window for him. Even if he has to go on the road the whole way, I know his teams. You could argue his team's not great, and that might be true. But who's great?
Exactly.
There's about it, and he's clearly, for all the losses that he has had in the playoffs, he's clearly the best quarterback in the AFC.
Agreed.
In the playoffs, clearly, it's not close.
Yeah. So, that's this is their year. If they want to be,
and obviously some of his losses are not his fault in the playoffs. Now, I've heard people argue he's outplayed Mahomes in every game. That's not true. Not even actually remotely true. But he's not played poorly in those games. Outside of maybe the first time he played Mahomes in the AFC Championship, he probably played poorly in that game. The next 3, he played really good football. So if he plays like that against these teams, he probably makes it to the Super Bowl. Now, once he makes the Super Bowl, then if he plays the Rams are a better team than the Bills. Rams are a better team than anybody.
Yeah,
in my opinion. They lost on Thursday, but they're still better than the Seahawks.
What's up, Juke? How we doing? Look, everyone's going to have some problem with any win we get. Fact is, it's hard to win any year. We're all playing the same fucking game.
Yeah,
yeah.
I wouldn't if they don't win this year. I'm not saying that's and some might. I'm not saying that's a mark on Josh Allen's career. But this is a year where you don't have to face Mahomes. You don't have to face Lamar Jackson, or you don't have to face Joe Burrow. You don't have to face the elite quarterbacks in the league that you've lost to maybe in the playoffs before. So, I'm not saying it's going to be his fault if they lose, but this is a window where if you're ever going to get a window, and they might be closing in Buffalo soon, this is the year for Buffalo, I feel like.
Yeah. So because they weren't good enough to make the make the postseason. Bills got rope-a-dope strategy, if you think about it.
Those teams weren't good enough. But I think once you get in the playoffs, it's a lot about the quarterback, especially in the AFC. I feel like NFC teams are more team-related. AFC recently has been more quarterback. Your quarterback carries you. And I think I would take Buffalo in the AFC right now to win the AFC.
Oh, you need to bet on them?
I don't know if they'll win the Super Bowl, but I think if I had to pick a team to win the AFC, I'd take Buffalo right now. I would. And I'm not sure they're great. They're not a great team, but they have the best player at the most important position.
Current Super Bowl
I
odds.
think Juke is salty.
they're third in Super Bowl odds behind the Rams and the Seahawks.
But number one in the AFC.
But number one in the AFC.
Yeah.
Correct.
So we want to talk about some of these games?
I mean, we could talk about the ones that matter. I feel like the ones that made I think the ones that had impact today probably are the ones that we could prioritize. And then if anyone wants to talk about their teams, we could always talk about their teams, which is totally fine. But I think some of the games that actually had implications and some things, we already talked a ton about the Broncos, about the fact that them losing opens up the door for New England and Jacksonville to potentially creep into that number one spot.
In LA.
We also saw...
And somehow the Chargers, which is wild.
And somehow the Chargers. We also saw that the Steelers beat the Lions, which we... Remember when Wednesday when we were clowning on, oh, what if the Pittsburgh Steelers did beat the Detroit Lions? What would that do to the... for every other team in the NFC? What does that look like? And sure enough, it looks like they ended up taking care of business and impacting a lot of those games in that side. So we're taking a look at that NFC playoff picture. Now we have the Bears, Eagles up there in the 2 and 3 spot.
And the Bears, I mean, had no business beating the Packers.
Which that game was crazy. That game was crazy.
No shot they should have won. They had like a 2% chance to win the game, and then they won it.
I mean, you thought.
And then the Packers are like, all of a sudden we're in trouble, and then the Lions lose today, and it helps them a lot. Sorry, Chairman. Your Lions are like my Chiefs. Well, my Chiefs are dead. The Lions aren't. I don't think they're fully dead. They have.
Yeah. Like they have to win the last 2 games, and Packers have to lose the last 2.
Yeah. So. There's not this year is a lot of drama on like what teams are going to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
If I'm not
mistaken. The only like at this point the Steelers are almost confirmed to be in the playoffs barring a choke, and the only bowl team that could really make a jump is Tampa Bay.
It's NFC South, and it doesn't matter because both those teams won't do anything.
Yeah, the Steelers would have to lose to the Browns, and the Ravens would have to beat the Packers for there to be a chance. But which we might have Tyler Huntley versus Malik Willis next week. Maybe.
TV, the Bills have been underestimated for far too long. How? All right, explain to me how have they been underestimated? How have they overachieved their estimations? Because I would say they've underachieved. But go ahead. I don't think the Bills have been underestimated.
The Bills are considered.
They haven't won. How have they been underestimated? They haven't done anything. They haven't even made a Super Bowl.
I think a better chance of making the playoffs than the Seahawks had of beating the Rams at the end of that game. This Chairman.
Yeah. Lions have better chance.
That's true, Chairman. That's true. I don't know how the Seahawks won that game, and I will go to my grave as we talked about. I know the rule, whatever, but there's no chance that's a football play that should have resulted in 2 points for the Seahawks.
Chairman with the conspiracy solved.
It's not a football play.
Yeah.
I don't care, but it's just not. It's not reality. No one should be like, oh, watch this play and think that Seattle deserved 2 points on a play. No one in their right mind thinks that. But they got it. So
yep.
And then they still had to win in overtime, and they did.
Rams still collapsed hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was still a window for the Rams to win.
So where we have the NFC pretty much locked up with like it's one of 2 teams in each. So we got either Lions or Packers or Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Well, Packers. It's going to be Packers most likely, based off of everything here. And then between Tampa and Carolina, with whoever ends up winning that, the NFC's all basically kind of decided outside of just some movement and some different things happening there. Then you look at the AFC and it's just like nothing. Everything is just wide open here with, I mean, you kind of have an idea down through 9, but at the same time, it's like
the Colts aren't.
Colts shouldn't make it. Ravens.
You basically are down to the Ravens and Steelers.
Which the Steelers took a huge leap, at least there.
What's the tiebreaker there, Rick?
Well,
I mean,
it's good.
They play again. If the Ravens win the next one, who has the tiebreaker?
If they do, I think Baltimore would. Just because the Steelers do have a divisional opponent this week, so if they lose that, they lose the next 2, then they're 3-3 in the division. I don't know what the Ravens would. Maybe the Ravens. I'd have to look at all this stuff. Anyways, which I know that game was freaking. I'm still not entirely sure what happened in that game.
Well, yeah, I think. Well, and then I looked at trying to recap some of the game too, and all I see is DK Metcalf swinging at a fan hanging over the rail over there.
He should be suspended for the rest of the season.
I mean, I said in the chat, it's good that he missed.
It's good that he doesn't have good coordination.
That's good for him.
They showed
person and all of the things.
They showed another thing where he first grabbed the fan, pulled him down before swinging.
I mean, not a good look.
It's good that you got rid of your head
You
case
punch
wide
like
receiver. It's good that you got rid of your head case wide receiver and traded for DK.
I mean, you gotta wonder if it's just a thing with the Steelers now. We trade Pickens away, and he's still a head case, but not nearly as bad as he was in Pittsburgh. Give Metcalf, who's like been maturing in Seattle, still a head case, but been maturing.
Never heard a bad thing about him in Seattle.
No, I'm saying like he was at least getting a little more mature, getting better, and he comes into Pittsburgh and swings at a fan. I've never seen him do that. I've never seen Pickens do that. DK is having a bad year. Also, quick trivia question, Scotty. Actually, for everyone.
Okay.
Who is the Steelers' leading receiver this year?
Gross.
No comment.
I'm not even going to answer. I don't care. It's DK. That'd be too obvious.
Yeah, it's not DK.
If it's Jalen Warren, Kenneth Gainwell, no. Yeah, I mean, gross. All of it's gross.
It's Kenneth Gainwell.
Gainwell.
That's disgusting.
But speaking of Gainwell, he had a circuit stats that we haven't seen since Super Bowl 49.
I'm sorry. Hey, he had a great play that got overturned for a touchdown today. That play, he had no idea that ball was even falling into his lap. That was just luck. It was luck.
Look, when I wrote about the article, I labeled it as a miracle catch in the headline.
He didn't have any clue what he was doing. The ball just happened to land on his arm in the most insane fashion I've ever seen. And he did. It was a catch. It was a catch. But it was he had no idea what he was doing.
Yeah, but that's how the Steelers win. They win so many games with fluke bullshit that's not sustainable. But they keep finding these fluky ways to win 9 games a year.
Told you. They're always gonna win more than they lose.
Yeah, I mean,
At least my Chiefs know how to do it right.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Yeah, I bet Steelers 9+ wins in the preseason. That was free money.
Chiefs are we're out. We're gonna just tear a quarterback's ACL every week.
Just keep the trend running.
Chris Oladipo on Christmas.
Keep the trends rolling.
Yeah. That's what we do. We think about the squad, the long term. Yeah. I already texted my buddies. I'm like, hey, one of my buddies who lives in Houston might come in town for the draft. My wife's work incentive trip has always been during the first round of the draft, but it's not this year.
It's not.
All of a sudden I'm like, well, now the Chiefs have a good pick, so
we'll have a super draft special for the first time.
Did not say that at all.
Yeah, we haven't had Scott
say that at all.
We haven't had Scotty on a draft special in a while, so let's go.
Actually, I think we are on a trip for that. Now that I think about it,
of course.
Yes.
Looking around the league at any other games that took place, let's see. I mean, Houston kept pace. They beat the Raiders.
That was close.
That was a closer game than I would have thought.
Great, but I mean, they got a W, so I don't know. I think Houston's in the pool with everyone else in the AFC that they could make a run or they could suck. I don't know. They're in that same pool as everyone.
Yeah,
I think in the AFC.
Yeah. I'm trying to see who else. I mean, we're gonna have a Super Tank Bowl next week between the Giants and Raiders.
Giants and Raiders, both teams, I think 3 wins, right? Both 3.
2 wins. They're 2-13.
Are they 2? So someone's gonna have to give up some draft pick, right? A little bit.
Some draft cap.
Draft cap, and jump some.
Good job there.
Yeah.
The Christmas games are actually
bad.
Awful. I mean,
is the NBA
draw it up this way, but it's not good.
Is the NBA salivating right now? Maybe you can, no. Well, they're going to get potentially a little bit more than they would normally get, because they would normally get suffocated out by the NFL. At least here, you might be oh, these games in the NFL aren't as exciting. What's going on with the NBA? You might have a little bit more of that.
It helps a little bit, but the NBA is going to still get dominated.
Think he pie-faced him?
Think about Metcalf punch. Aside from the fact the fan was likely being an asshole, he should have called the police and said he wanted to press charges for being assaulted. Picture the police showing up on the sideline with a YouTube video of evidence. I mean, yeah, there wasn't. He missed for sure. But that's it. It's still you can't.
I mean, he still
you can't
down.
You can't do it. You can't. I mean,
no, you definitely can't do that if you're DK. My freshman year of college, my writing composition class was you took the same context, your same topic, and you wrote different versions of it for each based on what they wanted that paper to look like. And I did the Malice in the Palace as my topic back in the Detroit Pistons. Who did they even play? That was insane.
Oh, it was Pistons and Pacers.
Pistons and Pacers, yeah. And my papers were all about that, which was fascinating to me, and how some things were wrong, some things were done inappropriately, obviously, but DK missed, which I think will help him, but also you can't do that. You can't, no matter what somebody says in the crowd, you can't throw a punch at them.
Colin, we do not care.
I mean, as opposed to a guy that said something or did something on a podcast with some YouTubers and some whatever and gets into some trouble, right?
He's gonna be in trouble. And some people think he didn't miss. I mean, he missed for the most part. If he would have landed, it could have been a lot worse. He missed. Yeah. He might have made a slight contact, but
no, Chairman, he did. That's just an old quote of his.
But
he just said he has no comment for now.
I mean, he's gonna probably get suspended.
I still think he should be suspended 2 games.
Chairman also obviously on the other side of things with his Lions not getting it done, and obviously a very disappointing season for the Lions. I get where you're coming from, Chairman. I do.
Yeah. He put in the chat like New York can overturn a call from a procedural thing that the refs missed, but they can't do anything about this.
I do think that last play or the late play was OPI. I do think it was offensive pass.
Yeah, I do too.
With no dog in the fight. I don't really care who won that game.
Yeah, I was just thinking like the refs were like, I do think the refs got too involved for the most part in the game, even if that last play was OPI. Which that's just so much.
Thank you, P3, for the bits.
Very animated person.
I think you probably like anime.
Thank you for the bits, Pete.
You think you're a weeb?
It's fine.
The big. No one knows where the mini apple is.
But yeah, congratulations, Drek. Pittsburgh set a new NFL record with his 22nd straight season at 500 or better. Mike Tomlin is the 11th head coach to reach 200 career wins, including the postseason. See, hey, Tomlin and you guys are wreck. You're.
How does it feel to just watch greatness year in and year out?
By greatness, you mean mediocrity.
Going 9-8.
Yeah. Look, like I said, look, I made some money from the Steelers winning 9 games, and I'm going to use that to put up a bunch of parlays against the Steelers in the wild card round.
We'll see. We'll see who they play. It's wide open.
I don't care who they play. I'm betting against the Steelers.
They'll be underdogs against anybody they play. But
yeah, the S was like coming over was about to be.
They'll be like. I don't think it's crazy. I think the Steelers team isn't great, but this is the year. Who is like they could win?
No, they can't.
Whoever the 5 seed is, of course they can. Why can't they? Who's going to be so good as the 5 seed that they have no shot of beating?
Any coach that understands the concept of adjustments.
Okay. Well, never mind.
Now it's about something completely different.
Yeah, it's coaching. Yeah, coaching's the biggest factor in the playoffs.
Coaching is a big factor, but that dude won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, back in 2008.
Fair.
Doug Pearson won the Super Bowl. Where's he at?
Fair. But
Nick Sirianni won the Super Bowl, and you hate him.
How do you know? How do you know that he's going to get out coached? How do you know?
Because I see it. I've seen it pretty much every year. No, I've seen it every year since 2017.
In the playoffs?
Yes.
Okay. Well, this might be the year where you have a shot because every other year the team you played was far superior to you. I don't know.
Not true. Not 2020.
Who did you play in 2020? Sorry.
Cleveland.
Well, yeah, Cleveland.
They scored like 40 in the first quarter.
Yeah, 2017.
Sounds like they might have been superior.
Yeah, 2017, Blake Bortles and the Jaguars. But yeah, since
that was a bad loss, yeah.
But I'll put it like this: since the Steelers beat the Chiefs in the playoffs, they have had a 20-point deficit in every single playoff game. And every single one, each of the last 7.
They deserve to be cursed off that garbage holding call that would have tied that. What an awful fucking call.
Maybe you should have let Chris Boswell kick 6 field goals.
Yeah, just an awful call. That game should have been tied, and it would have been fun to watch what happened. And instead, the refs were like, "Fuck no, we're gonna let this."
I also hear echo.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen, and even you look at this since the Super Bowl loss. You look at the Steelers' 3 playoff wins. Who did they play? They went up against AJ McCarron and Marvin Lewis, Adam Gase and Matt Moore, and the Chiefs was the best team they faced, or the best team that they've won. The only time they beat a starting quarterback, since the Super Bowl loss in 2010.
Yeah, they're not. Listen, the Steelers are not good. I'm not saying they are. But this is the year they might get a win in the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's possible. If they win their division and have a home game in the playoffs, they'll be underdogs, but it won't be by a lot.
Yeah, it won't be by a lot. Yeah, I'll be happy if it won't be by a lot because it'll make it easier to bet.
Well, I'll fade whatever. I know you're betting against your team. I'll bet on your team.
Yeah, but I did. Yeah, we'll see. But I did go 4-0 this week in the Super Contest.
Congrats on getting back to 12 games under 500.
Yeah, I'm only a few games back out of first place.
Speaking of best bets, let's take a look at our best bets real quick because I think we
go 3-1, 2-2.
We went 3-1. So we hit New England and L.A. Rams on our teaser. We hit Chicago and L.A. Chargers on that teaser. We had Carolina +3, which they won outright. And then we had the Miami, which was the only loss of the week. So 17-10 right now is we're cruising, Scotty. Ever since we switched this format, we're just gonna keep this format moving forward and do this for an entire season and see how we end up doing. I mean, we did we crushed in the playoffs last year.
Playoffs?
We crushed since we did it this way here for the second half of the season. I think we just stick with this, and just we'll just crush every single week. We'll just make everyone a ton of money, you know. So bets of the week. Yeah, these results were very.
It is succulent.
It is succulent to see a 3-1 weekend there for our best bets. So 17-10-1.
You know what's up? You know this is gonna be succulent. Chris wearing a punishment jersey.
Chris, you are destined. I mean, you've already wrapped that up. I mean,
it's not even close.
Record. I'm not gonna say your record because it's actually hard to be
that bad.
I didn't say it. Rex said it.
Yeah, let's go. Do you know in Vegas the worst gets like a mil or something. I should have done it in Vegas, the super contest. You should get because you get like a ton of money for losing all the games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll just put you like this: you are 8.5 games back of the next most likely person.
Yeah, let's go.
You're 8.5 games back, and there's only 8 games left. So you're confirmed to be the loser.
I locked it in.
It is hard to go 21-42. That's hard to do, but well done, Chris. Congrats.
Yeah,
Chris, you went 1-2-1 this week.
Let's
Which
go.
is one of your better weeks.
It's one of my better weeks. You know what's weird is like meanwhile, like I have other contests where I'm like fairly competitive.
We're not trying to hate. I'm sure you're finding other things. It just hasn't worked out in that pool.
And I literally you know what's crazy is like I always forget about that pool because it's in such a weird place. I need to change where we have that contest.
It seems like you remember because you make your picks.
I do make my picks in like
I'm only
5 minutes before things lock up.
First, I could be close to first. I'm in second, but I missed 3 games. But I'm still in second. No one else is above 500 except for Joe Quells and me.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm keeping up there.
CM.
Too little, too late.
I thought you were followed already. Thank you for the follow, CM. Thank you so much.
You think we're both just gonna fall apart? No.
I'm only 3 games. I mean, I'm only 1 game behind you, so.
Well, you've lost 4 more than me.
It doesn't matter. It's all about the wins.
Win percentage.
Win percentage does not matter.
Win percentage. I'm winning both of our pools. This pool and the pick 'em pool.
Maybe you should actually pick every week.
Make your picks.
That's your fault.
Win percentage wise, when I make my picks, I dominate. I'm winning both of those, which is kind of crazy.
Doesn't matter.
Win percentage wise, that's kind of crazy. You say you have no idea what you're doing. You're actually garbage in the pick'em pool. Garbage.
I never said you have no idea. I'm saying you should make your picks.
I'm 20 picks behind you, and I have like 12 more wins.
By the way, we have Black Market in the chat. Can you rank the Christmas Day games with the NFL and NBA combined? So, I mean, we have 5 games? We have 5 games in the NBA.
The NFL is not good, but the NFL ratings wise, the NFL will
yeah.
those 3 games will be the highest.
The problem is like the Broncos Chiefs game isn't going to be anything special.
None of the games are going to be special, but they'll still outrate the NBA.
True, but we're ranking. Are we ranking from an entertainment standpoint? If we're ranking from an entertainment standpoint, then I think that
I don't know if are the Nuggets the last game.
Nuggets are the last game.
Yeah, I'll fall asleep before that finishes.
So week 17 in the NFL. In case you guys are wondering, we have 3 December 25th games, Christmas games: Dallas, Washington, Detroit, Minnesota, Denver, Kansas City.
Those are 3 bad games.
They're 3 bad games.
The NBA has. I don't really care about Cleveland, New York.
San Antonio, Oklahoma City is going to be very good.
Dallas, Golden State, get rid of.
Yeah.
Houston, LA. Houston should dominate, and then Minnesota, Denver should be a good game.
I think
the 2 best are clearly San
Antonio, OKC,
and then Minnesota, Denver. But I will fall asleep before that happens.
Yeah, San Antonio, Oklahoma City is number 1 on that list. I would say Denver, Minnesota, because they always play each other tough. I would say Houston, LA is close behind. Then I would go New York, Cleveland, then Dallas, Golden State.
Is the worst game.
Yeah, Dallas, Golden State, middle of the day is a travesty. The fact that we have to watch that game, I mean, it's not going to be good.
You don't have to. You can always watch football in that time slot.
Yeah.
I promise you, a lot of people aren't watching, Chris. They're watching football. Even a bad football game will beat the best NBA game. Always.
Yeah.
Always.
Football's king. Ranking, not ratings. Yeah. So that's why we would rank them. And then even still, you would throw the.
What are the 3? I know the Broncos play the Chiefs. You said the Cowboys play
Commanders,
and then Lions, Vikings.
Yeah.
Also Cuban, or you could talk to your family.
Or why would we? I mean,
I think of those 6 teams, like one's making the playoffs.
And just Denver.
It's just Denver. Yeah. Because I mean,
Dallas is out. Detroit's the only other team that has a chance, but even then,
they're slim.
Less than 1% chance they make it.
So you have 3 matchups with basically one playoff team.
Denver's playing a Chiefs team that is going to be not playing. I mean, they're on their 3rd string quarterback and not playing anybody. They weren't playing anybody this week. So that game will be awful. I'm fine watching the NBA. As a Chiefs fan, I don't want to watch. I watched Red Zone today. Maybe I'm just a selfish, greedy, arrogant Chiefs fan now, but I didn't want to watch them today. And I think I made the right call.
Yeah.
You didn't want to watch The Legend of Cam Ward and Chimere Dike?
No. Even when it was Gardner, I didn't want to watch.
I'm going to take one code yellow. We're going to close things up here in a couple minutes, guys. One sec.
Oh, Chris, a rare code yellow. Spam it in the chat.
Yep.
Chris with a code yellow as we close this out. But yeah, the NFL took a shot on Christmas Day games, and it was a swing and a miss this year. They've had Christmas Day games. This is at least the 3rd straight year the Chiefs have played on Christmas. Last year, I think against your Steelers wreck.
Yeah, I was praying for failure then.
2 years ago, I think they played the Raiders and actually lost to the Raiders.
Yep.
On Christmas.
Yep.
Before that was their last loss of the season before they went and won the Super Bowl. But these games are not good. So the NBA's got to be thrilled that they're going to get better ratings than they ever would normally based on these.
So how about some of these baseball trades?
I haven't seen a lot of that. Also, speaking of NFL games taking over, I heard people furious that Miami and A&M were the first game window yesterday, and it turned out to be the worst game I've ever watched in my life.
10-3.
I mean, just an abomination of football. Neither of those teams The college football playoff was built to make exciting matchups. That game sucked. And then obviously the two that followed with James Madison and Tulane sucked. And I'm like, college football is so dumb. They don't even know how to do this right. You got to get rid of the free invite for these smaller schools that have no chance. And I mean, Notre Dame, I'm neutral on Notre Dame. They would have destroyed A&M or Miami yesterday. They sucked.
Oh, hey, Chris, now that you're back, you can fix the echo.
Yeah, now you're back, you can fix the echo. I was just talking about, speaking of bad football, like the college football playoff was not intriguing at all yesterday.
It wasn't last year either.
Yeah,
we'll see if it gets better with these quarterfinal matchups, but yesterday was an abomination of football.
I think the college football playoff is turning out to be a mistake.
It's just
you can't have these lower teams in it, and then you have Miami and A&M just dropping the ball because neither of them are very good, and they're going to get destroyed by Ohio State, who I hate with a passion.
Yeah.
In case you missed it, I mean, we could recap some of these. Oregon 51-34 over James Madison.
And it wasn't that close.
It wasn't that close. Ole Miss blown out 41-10.
They lost to Ole Miss early in the year 45-10, and then the playoff 41-10. It's like, all right, what are we doing? Why are we? No one wants to watch these. And then unfortunately A&M and Miami, who neither of those teams have any chance
Scotty,
of winning that.
Who do you hate more, Ohio State or Alabama?
Ohio State.
Easy. Thank you for the bits, STG, as always. Thank you.
My man.
Ohio State. Quinn Hughes trade is actually surprising.
Yeah. Black Market asked about quick thoughts on the Hughes trade. Canucks are clearly going in for the tank, giving up their best player in Minnesota. Like you don't have you got Kirill Kaprizov. He's just starting his deal. You gotta get him in the playoffs while he's young. Wild have been historically chokers. Like they need somebody to help Kirill the thrill.
This is not a year to try and go in and try and win a Stanley Cup. We already know who's won the Stanley Cup. It's over.
It's over. It's done.
I mean that's what Tampa said and Boston said when they set all these records. And how did it go for them?
It's done, Rack. It's done.
I still remember the Lightning in 3 jokes.
Avs and 3. I don't know if they have to win more than 3 games in the playoffs.
Yeah. Evan McKinnon's the first player this year to hit 30 goals.
Yeah. I mean, and he's hardly trying. It's
insane. I don't even need to check the box score of who won the game the next morning.
Literally lost 2 games out of 34 or whatever they played in regulation. It's stupid.
They're 26-2. It's crazy.
And how many overtime losses?
7.
That's the key. Get the Avs in overtime.
Get them into overtime.
Yeah, if you get him on 3-on-3 or shootout, which, by the way, doesn't exist in the playoffs, either of those things, then you got him.
No,
where you want him.
They just suck in clutch time, obviously.
I'm sorry, what?
They suck in the.
They're 26-2 in regulation. I don't think they suck in clutch situations.
Yes.
They're not in many clutch situations. I was gonna say they're not in many because they blow teams out 5-1. There's not too many.
When you get in these clutch situations, bad things happen.
All right, we'll see. We'll see. We've talked about no one's good in football. Somebody's good in hockey. I'll tell you that.
And basketball.
You don't have to be good in hockey. You just have to get hot at the right time.
They don't even have to get hot. They just have to be them. Yeah. They are the epitome of hot.
McKinnon is the McKinnon of hockey.
Hot take.
McKinnon is the McKinnon of hockey.
Could we also mention T-Wolves have won 9 of their last 11? Where are they at right now? Are they
They beat the Thunder. Or was that last night?
Appreciate you beating the Thunder. Yeah, that's great. Thunder lost a couple games.
Where Finch got ejected in like the first quarter.
Finch hates the Thunder, man. He hates the Thunder.
So much. He went out of his way to get ejected. And it felt like our coach Adelman was trying to do the same thing later on, not with the Thunder, but like just trying to do the same thing. It didn't work the same. But
and then
the Thunder are playing good basketball.
The Thunder playing good football.
But they're still behind the Thunder and Nuggets in the West. And I don't know. That might make them the third best team in the league, but they're still behind those two. It would be surprising for them to move past that there.
And then in baseball, you've got the Pittsburgh Pirates actually fleecing someone in a trade somehow.
Baseball doesn't exist right now.
We'll see if that's true.
Right. Yeah. Also, we have the World Baseball Classic. A new pitch has been added to the American team.
Again.
Yeah.
We now have...
I could not care less about the World Baseball Classic.
Yeah. Come on, root for the Americans.
I mean, sure. Okay. But I don't care.
I don't even know when it starts. Like, I don't even know.
It's in like February or March, right?
Something like
March.
Exactly.
It's usually during spring training, which is also most teams don't want their players playing for it, by the way.
Yeah.
It breaks up their regiment going into the season.
Yeah, but you gotta.
Which isn't a huge problem for the Rockies usually because no one's invited. But when they are, the Rockies are like, we don't want them going.
We got 2 Cy Young Award winners on the American squad, Paul Skeens and Tariq Skubal. Have fun hitting against this dynamite pitching core.
Is Paul Skeens' girlfriend going to be there?
Probably.
All right, I'm tuning in.
Then I'll watch.
All right, that's all you had to say, Rec. That's all you had to say in the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
What's her name? The LSU gymnast? What's her name?
Libby Dunn.
Libby Dunn.
Yeah.
Good night, Riley. Have a great night. Guys, by the way, real quick, before Riley, you get out of here, wanted to get the schedule coming up. We will not be live Wednesday. We have...
We're not going on Christmas Eve?
We are not going to have a Christmas Eve
what are you
stream.
Doing? I'm free. I have no plans.
You do have plans. You have plenty of plans. Yeah.
So behind the scenes facts, Scott and Chris always say like, yeah, we're having plans. I'll see you next stream. It turns out they have 20 plans for the next few days.
Yeah, we get off when we get off and we're like talking after the show. We're just like, oh, am I going to see you in the next couple of days? And we're like, no. And then I end up seeing him like 2 straight days after that. I'm like, oh, see, this is how we don't know what's going on.
You get a little insight to the behind the scenes action.
Yeah.
I have no idea how busy my life is, guys. It's the worst.
What's on the Christmas menu this year? So
leftovers from Thanksgiving.
Yeah, so Christmas menu.
Chris only hangs out with us on Christmas Day this year. He rotates.
Correct.
I have to do like 8 Christmases. You know the movie 4 Christmases? I have to do like 12.
Double.
The number keeps going up with every few seconds.
Yeah, well, it feels like it's more.
Yeah.
I definitely have to do 4 Christmases for sure.
Yeah.
Which is the
Sounds
best.
You're gonna get so many presents.
No, I'm getting 0 presents, nor do I want presents. I would not want someone to get me a present.
Yeah.
I don't like getting presents, but I hate. I mean, it's a busy 2 days.
Yeah, like so Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, whatever I have with my side of the family, we do a bunch of Mexican food. So like tamales and fresh made tortillas and green chili, and it's like a whole Mexican style. We hook it up.
You take a day off.
Empanadas.
I mean, that must be the lightest, easiest day of your life.
It's such a great day. My wife says it's like the best meal of the year. So like we have fresh made empanadas and all sorts of good stuff. So because that's my Mexican side. Then we go over and hang out at our family, Scotty, and it's a little different. It's kind of the traditional, like, you know, I think what do they have? Ham and stuff? Like what's on the menu for Christmas?
It's usually like prime rib or something.
Prime rib or
a steak. It's a steak with potatoes. That's
Hot
on Christmas night. Christmas Eve is all appetizers, different appetizers.
Yeah. Yeah, like heavy
Hot
apps.
take here. It's better to have the prime rib cut into individual steaks than to have one prime rib. But like, I don't want like a whole prime rib. I'd rather them just cut up into individual steaks and cook them individually.
No, that's not a hot take. That's just a bad take.
I don't trust Rex takes on food.
Hey, I'm really good at grilling.
Why? What do you mean you don't want your own prime rib? What does that even mean? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I'm saying instead of cooking the prime rib all together, I'd rather just chop them up and have multiple steaks.
I still don't understand what you're saying. But it's
like when you cook a prime rib, like to get the middle cooked halfway decent, you gotta cook a lot of it well done.
Nope. No, you're not.
I mean,
I'd rather just cut everything up, like have everything like medium rare.
Everything should be medium rare.
I lost
brain cells listening to Rec now.
I have no idea what he's saying. But like,
you are able to get a certain cook on your steak if you want to, Rex.
If you had your own steak, you could also get it medium rare or medium well, whatever you wanted. By the way, medium rare is the only right choice.
Exactly.
But
yeah, see, I at least have that down. I mean, hey, it could be worse. I could reveal to the stream that I eat my pizza backwards.
Don't do that. Don't do that either. Just keep that to yourself. By the way, like I said, we will not be live Wednesday for Christmas Eve, which means we are saying Merry Christmas to you now. Because the next time we see you, I believe, will be a week from today for Sunday Night Football once again. And we'll have a lot to catch up on. I'm sure there's going to be a lot going on between this week. We'll have the college football playoff. A lot of stuff happening with some college football. We'll have NBA games going on when it comes to, Christmas Day. We'll have NFL all throughout the week and over the weekend. So we'll have plenty to catch up on next Sunday. But, we're gonna be chilling with the fam. We want you to do the same as well. So enjoy your Christmas. Merry Christmas to all of you guys.
Real quick, Scotty, is what Riley said. Does that count as a sandwich?
Sometimes I take 2 pieces of pizza, put one upside down on the top of the other, and eat it like a pizza. Well, you're almost...
I have zero issues with you eating it that way, but no, it's not a sandwich.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, that's kind of like a calzone that has that's cut open.
Well, a calzone's not a sandwich either.
No, but the thing about you have 2 pieces of bread on either side, cheese, sauce, usually meats and veggies.
It's not a sandwich. I'm totally fine if you want to eat it that way, but it's not a sandwich.
Bring it up. Is this a sandwich? Shit.
It's not. It's not a sandwich. Pizza can never be a sandwich, guys.
Are you sure it's not an open-faced sandwich?
No.
Is a pita a sandwich? It depends on which category we're talking about, but you can make an argument.
Probably, I would label a pita can be a sandwich, but it depends what you're doing.
Well, usually a pita only has one side open, which goes against your definition of a sandwich.
Either way, listen. I decide. I might be the official ruler of what is a sandwich.
You should tell Indiana that after they get the Chicago Bears, though.
Fine. Kansas is about to get the Chiefs. Psyched for that. I don't know if you guys heard that.
Bring out the chart.
Bring out the chart.
Chart's bullshit too. I'm the decider of what a sandwich is or is not.
I mean, the chart. If you're asking what a calzone is, it would be.
A calzone would be a taco.
It would be a rebel. It would be
a sandwich.
It would be can contain any food enveloped in any way by a containing food, and also can contain literally any food product sandwiched together. So a calzone.
Weird.
I'd go neutral.
But what kind of psychopath wants to label a calzone as a sandwich?
I mean, we had the chart where someone labeled a Pop-Tart as sandwich.
Well, Pop-Tart is in the rebel when the cross section. That's what
I would go.
A Pop-Tart is not a fucking sandwich. There's nothing in a Pop-Tart that makes it a sandwich.
I'd actually consider
Nothing.
calzone to be true neutral or neutral rebel.
Calzone would be closer to a sandwich than a fucking Pop-Tart.
What's closer to a sandwich though, a calzone or a hot dog?
Neither, but if I had to take one, calzone.
That's a take. By that definition, a bread bowl is a sandwich.
If they are, then so is a pizza roll. My kids had pizza rolls for the first time in a while today.
Nice. Yeah, a pizza roll is a sandwich.
Turns out they still suck. I had like a couple of them. They have no flavor. There's nothing in them. Everything that's inside a hot pizza roll explodes.
I need to go.
before you
I'm
eat
losing
them.
more brain cells every second we have this conversation, and I already have 2 fighting for 3rd place.
I love it.
Yeah.
No. I will say, can I say pizza rolls and bagel bites? Ain't it anymore? Like as adults, pizza rolls and bagel bites are so underwhelming.
Bagel bites.
I have never been a huge fan of bagel bites, and I haven't had one in a long time.
Thank you for the bits, by the way, Riley.
I mean, pizza rolls are good.
No, they're not good. Not good.
Like it's just it's not worth it. It's not. Like
your best bets overlay the stupid chart.
Sorry. By the way, here is the official chart for. So Pop-Tart is in the lower right-hand corner.
Who are we rating?
I did have plenty of.
I'm not getting involved with this.
I did. At very least, I did have plenty of medium rare steaks on Thursday.
You know what blows my mind about this chart, by the way?
What do you mean you had like 8 steaks on Thursday? What do you mean by 20?
I went to a Texas State Brazil. Have you ever heard of that?
Yes.
Yeah. Birthday dinner. I got fat.
Nice. Hope you dominated all the meats.
Oh, I definitely did.
Happy birthday, by the way.
That was so good, actually.
You know what blows my mind about this chart is the fact that they could have just done instead of an ice cream taco, they could have just done regular taco and got the same effect, but they went the extra length to make it an ice cream taco, a sandwich, which I'm like,
it is a sandwich. If you ask Indiana, it's a sandwich.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
A croissant sandwich.
I'm not even looking.
How about
at
this?
It. I'm not gonna look at it.
How about this? We need to celebrate 1 year or our anniversary.
What do you mean? It's been like
5 years. We need to celebrate 5 years, right? We got to celebrate 5 years. What better way than to have a community stream where we break down the sandwich chart again with you guys, especially for all the new people. We also can get fired up on that. We have some other community night things we want to probably do as well. Well, let's do a 5-year anniversary community stream.
Let's do it on Christmas. No, I'm playing.
We got to do it at some point coming up.
Chat GPT thinks a Pop-Tart is a sandwich. I think I broke it.
You can't fully trust Chat GPT.
Obviously, you can with this.
No,
I mean,
borderline. That's borderline Hitler.
I mean, if you think about it this way, fried chicken would be considered a sandwich. You've got bread on.
If you put fried chicken in between 2 buns, it is a sandwich.
Like it's just a piece of fried chicken itself.
No, well, that's insane. What are you talking about?
If I consider a Pop-Tart a sandwich.
No one's considering that. That's in the bottom corner for a reason. I'm not doing this. We're leaving. We're going.
We're leaving.
Chicken and waffles is a sandwich. No, it's chicken and waffles. It's great.
Depending on how you get it. What if you put the chicken between the waffles?
No.
Chicken between 2 waffles is not a sandwich?
No.
Of course that's a sandwich.
Why would you do that? Just eat it on top with the honey and the hot honey and syrup. Don't turn it into a sandwich. Just cut it with a knife and a fork and eat it like a normal human being.
Yeah, how about this? If we get to 25 subs, we have to make Scotty eat things that he doesn't think are sandwiches, but actually are.
I'll eat them all, but like I should. I do think I am the. If anyone was hired to be like the ruler over what is a sandwich or not, I think I'm absolutely the person.
Chairman, I vote Scotty. Riley, I love that this is pissing Scotty off so much.
Well, it's just so stupid. Why would you get a chicken and waffles and just pick up the 2 waffles and eat it?
I've seen that at the Atlanta Braves games.
Well, and
it's like chicken,
what?
bacon, eggs.
Guess what? They took an L on that.
Yeah, that's right. They didn't
took an L like my Rock. You probably watched it at a Rockies game too. They took that L.
Oh, have you ever heard of pigs in a blanket? Would that be considered a sandwich?
Absolutely, it's a sandwich.
My buddy sent me a I don't know, message on Instagram last night, and it was like from I think SNL, and it was like supposed to be like 3 girls being really attractive and the 4th girl being ugly, and they were like, it was supposed to be the Broncos as the first, and then like the Nuggets and Avs, and then the last one was supposed to be the Rockies, and I was like, none of them were attractive. I don't know what we're doing here.
Also, Riley, is a vanilla soy milk latte a 3-bean soup?
Soy.
Well, I don't drink soy, so I don't know.
Is cereal a soup?
Is cereal a soup? No. But also not something I eat.
I will say cereal's not a soup. Cereal's absolutely not, or not a sandwich. Sorry.
Is salsa soup?
No.
It's queso dip soup.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Pissing you off. Pissing you off. That's what we're doing.
Or, I mean, if we're talking about soup, where we have to debate with some people whether soup is a main course.
If someone was like, our soup of the day is salsa, they would be immediately shut down. They'd be closed.
Our soup of the day is Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yeah, that place would be closed, and actually, frankly, viable to lawsuits from people. Is
Riley, vanilla comes from bean.
Is chili considered soup? Chili is better than soup. Chili's too good for soup.
Chili's not.
Soup sucks.
Soup
sucks, but so does chili. I don't like anything with beans.
I will eat chili with beans. I prefer it with not, but I will eat chili with beans and it'll be fine. Chili is better than soup.
I'll eat a good chili con queso, but does that count as a soup?
Maybe I've said this on stream before. I've gone to places where the main for our dinner was like soup.
Yeah. No, that's totally
unacceptable.
It's unacceptable and it's not wanted. No one asked for soup as a main course. Nobody asked for it. Ever. No. That's a snack.
As a side, I guess. Like, and if you want to do like tomato soup with like grilled cheese, I'm all about it.
But the grilled cheese is the main course of that.
But that's like a lunch for me. That's not a dinner. That's like
is Skyline chili a soup?
Skyline chili is not real.
That motherfucker back there is not real.
That's Sky. Do you remember that one video posted a while back where like it said like everything was a salad, a sandwich, or a soup?
Probably, but
like single slice of toast sandwich.
That's nothing. It's just toast.
It's just.
It's not a sandwich. It's not a soup. It's not a salad. It's not nothing. It's toast.
Black market.
We already have a name for it.
Seriously, your sandwich definition you read literally applies to bread bowls. If I heard it right, bread bowl.
I've never
like talking about pita. Talking about
I know.
Oh yeah. No, he's talking about like bread. Yeah, bread bowl.
I surrounds the soup. Fish. Yeah.
It's like if you got like a, your sense of what is it, the chicken pot pie, but like in a bread bowl.
Is chicken pot pie a sandwich?
Yeah, it's pie a sandwich.
And chicken pot pie is also not good.
But now is cake a sandwich?
No.
Like a 3-layer chocolate cake, is that a sandwich?
We'll have to talk about it on our anniversary stream here coming up.
I'll just say, if you have to ask whether it's a sandwich, it's not a sandwich. How about that?
No, I'd rather ask. I'd rather ask because it's funnier.
What a sandwich is. Yeah,
just like a hot dog is a sandwich.
I mean, if you
have to ask about that.
It's you get into weird conversations with the radicals. So again, the any food enveloped in any way by another containing food.
Enveloped.
Or enveloped.
Enveloped.
Enveloped. Well, envelope. I mean, it's a closed envelope, right?
Yeah, it's envelope.
Wait, what was wrong with enveloped?
Enveloped is it also applies. It still makes sense.
Is a McGriddle a sandwich?
A McGriddle is a sandwich.
It's delicious.
And
it is a sandwich. What the fuck? Obviously.
Great. Although the steak bagel sandwich from McDonald's is better than the sausage McGriddle, which was my go-to for a long time.
Would eggs between 2 hash browns be a sandwich?
No.
I could argue it could be.
There's no bread and eggs. Eggs are so overrated. No one actually likes eggs.
I like eggs and other things.
Remember when Ryan?
Because it's just a substance that you don't even notice is there.
I do like a good fried egg.
It's just there's nothing to eggs. They're just so plain and boring.
I mean, it's how you. Yeah. I don't know.
No.
Riley, how did we get to this point again?
Well,
why does this conversation keep happening?
No. That's what I was gonna say.
There is no one on the planet that could make me an egg that I'd be like, oh, no, I'm wrong on eggs. This is amazing.
SCG thinks you're wrong.
It's not hard.
I mean,
eggs are substance related. They add protein or they add whatever, but do they taste good? They kind of taste nothing. They're nothing.
Are eggs in the same conversation as water?
I actually love water.
No, but like you don't. It's like water is just there just to get your something in your stomach.
Than water.
No, I'm not saying from a flavor standpoint, just from like an effect standpoint. What it is, what its job is. An egg's job is to just.
Anyone who's saying like, "Oh my gosh, I love the taste of eggs," they're lying. They're lying. There is no taste.
I mean, I like eggs. Is it like, oh man,
like the taste of eggs?
Oh, like I mean, you throw salt on them. It's different.
Salt.
So
you're telling me you like salt?
I like salt, but you could also
that's how it is with most foods. You add salt to make it good.
And then eggs, you also have like omelets and different things. Like, hold on.
Yeah, but I like
eggs.
Sometimes I'll get like
for me.
Sometimes I'll do like an over easy egg and then like dip some bread in the yolk.
Oh, by the way, I made some crazy. You ate my deviled eggs. You ate, and you said the eggs. You love those. I mean, you spice them up.
The bacon was the best part of that. I like the bacon on it. And then, like, the seasoning on the egg was just, again, like a filler. It was just a filler.
STG, why were eggs brought in as a victim of, is it a sandwich?
I don't know. I need to go to bed.
Yeah, I'm not an egg hater, but yeah, I think the stream was even trying to kick us out after that conversation.
All right, Colin Dauncey's live.
Who?
Colin Dauncey, someone who we...
Sounds like someone that likes eggs.
We've really heard a bunch.
Well, Lily Z is doing food and drink. She normally does music.
We could do a food stream. That sounds good.
Food and drink. I haven't even seen the food and drink category. Should we go look at the food and drink category real quick?
Yes, we should.
Cool. like right
also,
now, or just
also
general?
Black Market. This was the best Axelab conversation I've heard in months.
Oh, that. I mean, I don't know if that's a.
I don't know. It's like
I don't know.
I don't love it.
I mean,
look, the sandwich conversation is always a good conversation to have.
I don't know I don't know how to approach that.
Just always remember that fried chicken is a sandwich. You have bread on multiple sides of a meat. It's a sandwich.
Yeah, it's just one of those.
Fucking go. Let's go.
I guess.
Like.
Cool.
Let's find a food streamer with like 15 viewers.
Let's see.
And we have to go in there and bring up the sandwich debate. We have to.
And as STG points out, we can never trust Chris's food takes because he's literally like, you know what's better than the food when it's fresh?
Until I started talking about my smoked meat and all the different foods that I make for. STD wasn't hating on my Christmas meal. I'm just saying.
Now, real quick, how many subs? Chat jumping on this too. How many subs to get a Chris and Scotty cooking stream?
Well, Scotty doesn't. You don't cook very. You cook more now than you used to.
I probably cook more than you do, Chris.
SCG, I can't forgive you for the leftovers.
How many days a week do you cook, Chris? All the days?
2 or 3.
Two or three? I definitely.
Define cook. Is reheating cooking?
No, that is not cooking.
Okay, so you cook that many days a week, Scotty? You cook like a meal every single night?
No, but like probably closer to 3 or 4.
I mean,
picking up KFC doesn't count.
I literally don't even know where I'd find KFC.
Also, KFC is the most overrated chicken.
We don't have KFCs by us.
That's good. If you want fast food chicken, you go Popeyes. That's the best.
I don't DoorDash. We eat out.
I don't either.
But
I don't DoorDash either.
DoorDash
not
is
worth
like,
it.
Nah, it's too expensive. I'd rather.
Yeah, it's expensive, and your food comes in cold and soggy, and sometimes not good. Like not even cooked right.
We're just gonna send you over to Lily Z. Lily Z is the best one right now. She's cooking, she's baking and doing some cooking, all sorts of different things. So go give Lily Z some love, and we will, get you off to your Christmas week. By the way, guys, I hope all of you guys, on behalf of Scotty and Rec and everyone else here behind the scenes, that's basically it. But for all of us, have a very Merry Christmas coming up. We won't see you, but we will be here Sunday. So we will recap everything from the week. So enjoy Christmas. Enjoy this week. Enjoy the people and things around you. Put the phone down. Enjoy the people and things around you. We don't do that enough. This is a great week to do that. We have some great NBA games. We're going to be in the Discord. Put the Discord in the chat for everyone, Rec.
All right.
Thank you. And we're going to be in the Discord talking through the college football playoffs, talking through NBA and NFL. So make sure you join us there if you are not already doing so. Otherwise, thank you everyone who did bits for us today. Riley, STG, CMT, thank you for the follow. P3, all of you guys. Appreciate that love. Broncos, Evil, all of you guys. You guys are incredible. We are so thankful for each and every single one of you. But there you go. No, it wasn't meltdown quite today, SDG. I think there's other meltdown candidates in my future here. Don't worry.
Look, Chris doesn't melt down. He never has a meltdown unless you're talking about the NBA All-Star game.
Well, I have.
Then he melts down.
I had a meltdown the other day on.
He could melt down on the Nuggets. I don't think he'd ever melt down on the Broncos.
I'll melt down on the Broncos if it might be coming. It might be incoming. It's just only a matter of time, depending on how they play in the playoffs. But we'll see. Either way, here we go.
Yeah, thank you guys. Have a great holiday season. Enjoy the food, the family, the friends, whoever you're hanging with. Enjoy this holiday season. Have a great week. We'll see you back here a week from now on Sunday, before the new year, and appreciate you all. Hope you all have a great next week with your family, friends, or whoever you're spending the holiday season with.
Absolutely. Anything else, Rec?
Make sure to have all the best sandwiches for Christmas.
Yep. That's true too.
Nobody has sandwiches on Christmas, right? So
we don't know that.
And then we will celebrate.
Right. I don't know that. But
we'll celebrate an anniversary community stream. We'll play some games. We'll talk some sandwiches and have an amazing time. So make sure you stay tuned. We'll release that schedule on Sunday, probably. So love you guys. Have a great one, and we will see you next time.
Bye, everybody.
Deuces. Thanks, Cuban. Great show as always. Thanks for being you and making every week seem like I'm opening a gift of a show.
Yes, sir.
Especially with the sandwich talk.
It's like a great gift, and then Rec talks.
It's the gift that keeps on giving. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Every time. It's like Rec talks, and it's like Cole again. No.
Oh, it's followers only chat. Nope, I'm out.